Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. If you're a fan of this game, good for you. If you're not a fan of this game, just consider giving Logan a math problem or asking him about an obscure Transformers character. He is very easily distracted. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we're live! How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see Rukov is here bright and early. Almost an hour. Actually, over an hour early because I started late, sorry. I'm later than usual. Rukov says, congratulations, you won! There's no prize, but you do get the honor of watching Logan Robo make a fool of himself by saying things he almost immediately regrets. We had an example of that, I think, last Ace Attorney stream, I can't remember exactly. Says, who wouldn't love that? And then Nora was here with an emote saying, I don't know if that message sent. My guess is probably not. Oh well, I'll summarize it. Thank you for math help. Gym sucks. Almost had a panic attack. Can't run for 10 minutes without stopping. Gonna die. Sent email if I can have headphones for running. No response, but have a good stream. I have homework too. We'll see if I can join. Thank you, Nora. Good luck with your homework. And I empathize with that. I was like I was never really big into gym when I was like in high school. I hated the mile run. I don't like cardio. It's not very fun. So yeah, don't die when running. Nora. Ray says, Mario walks into the bar and says, oomph. And then Ray says, in other health news, the Logan Prime Council for Commerce reminds you to regularly consume wheat and wheat byproducts. Thank you for that very important statement there. Oak says, hey Longa, all of my channel points and bits are gone. Not literally, but I have 40 bits and 3K points. That's not all of them. So I can't even do a beef. I'm sorry, you could just keep saving up the points. There is, I think it's like 50,000 points if you want to do it without bits.
It's not a math problem, but I had to explain why the lake effect is terrible in the Salt Lake Valley.
Oh my gosh.
Also slap.
Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Rukov. And it is awful. Is Weedle here? Because has Weedle experienced the lake effect, do you think? I know it's worse up in like Davis County area, but yeah, still all the same. Get some sleep, Rukov. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. Good night. You're awesome. Let me read just a couple more quick comments here. Oh, and Queen Katie says, howdy. How you doing, Queen Katie? Oak says, Logan, what is the most obscure Transformers character you know? Actually, I could go off on that for a little bit. That's related to Weedle's whole puppy kicking thing. There's a dog in Transformers Super God Master Force, an anime spin-off that the Decepticon Wilder kicked, and it killed the dog. And the dog's name is Peace, spelled P-I-S. So a very unfortunately named dog. So there you go. There's an obscure Transformers. There's probably more obscure than that, but that's who popped into my head right now. Quickity says, chat, I highly recommend checking out this wonderful game called Say No More. It was a heckin' masterpiece. It took me 2 hours to beat. That's right, because Quickity was playing that earlier. I popped in for like the end of the stream. It looked really cute. And I'm glad you enjoyed it, Queen Katie. Wendy says, hi, my new phone came today, so I'm going to be lurking a bit as I set it up. My Bandori data is downloading, and it's 7,000 7,000. Wait, is that 7,000 or 7? Okay, 7,000 megabytes. So we're going to be a while laughing. What is, like, that's a lot. That's 7 gigs. That is a lot of data. And then Odumi says, Logan, boop, boop. How you doing, Odumi? So good to see you. I saw you popped in the Discord the other day. How you been? How is everybody? Everybody who's been here. Rukov, I don't know if Extemporaneous did a random Transformers check earlier. If it's too early, I think it refreshes before I check the chat. But Rukov, Nora, Ray, Oak, Queen Katie, Wendy, Odumi, how are all of you? Let's load up the game where we left off. So last time, with the ba-ba-ba.
Tell us what toys Transformers ripped their idea from.
It's not that they ripped off the idea, it's that they were based on, like, they took molds, like, okay, so there were pre-existing Transformers robot toys in the 70s, and when they decided, like, let's make Transformers, they bought the rights to the molds to make those toys, gave new color schemes and new names. Those primarily Diaclone, Microman, there's a little bit of Macross in there with Jetfire / Skyfire, but mostly Diaclone and Microman. So yeah, that is the thing. But they didn't rip them off. They bought them. They bought the rights to them, so it's okay. Okay, so yeah, so last time we went and we talked to Luis's 2 little dogs. I was double checking their name. I was hoping there'd be some reference to, because I was thinking about this. There's the constellations in the sky, the big dog and the little dog, Canis Major and Canis Minor. I thought maybe they'd be named after that, but I don't think they actually are. But so we talked with his 2 dogs. And then we went in to Luis, and he's like, here, prick your finger on this and bleed in your glove or something for loyalty. They hazed us. And then we're invited to a soiree. And so we're going to be doing that soon. And that's apparently going to be our next dungeon. It sounds like it's going to be a heist type of a thing. So I don't know. We're going to find out more details. But first, we have to go to bed. If I'm done for the day, I should retire for the night. Let's rest. Nora says, hey, only... Oh, I love you, Gallica. Rest well. I'll try, Gallica. With you by my bedside, I know I will sleep perfectly.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Nora says, hey, only here for a minute because I'm crying over my homework. Turns out I didn't understand, so I texted my friend. I'm sorry, Nora. No. We tried to explain it on Discord. It's just slope-intercept form. It slopes. Things like that. Oak says, Queen Katie, I was lurking for a bit and I had no idea what was going on, but it was very fun seeing your reactions to twists that I don't understand. That's how I felt with it. It seemed very delightful. Queen Katie said, I know the new phone feeling. It's always so fun when you can get fun games on them. I'm gonna sound awful. I hate the new phone feeling. I want the comfort and familiarity of my old phone. Quick Kitty said, to be fair, I think that was the point, lol. It's a very random game. Oak says, 20, I want to get a new phone because I hate iPhones so much, but my phone works fine and I have absolutely no money. It's the money thing that gets me. Anytime I get a new phone, I've always felt like super guilty, like I'm gonna starve because I can't afford this. Odumi said, can't believe me being sick is what got me back in. Well, it's good to see you, Odumi. Have you played any of Metaphor or ReFantazio yet? Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. It's like old times with Persona 5. We have to secure an infiltration route. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. 'Twould seem they make a formidable lineup in red colors. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest solution is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward. That's right. Gallica chooses violence even when she don't need to.
Even so...
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Luis's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table. Wound their pride, so we just gotta talk smack, insult them. I hope that at some point in this game, we have like one of Luis's men becomes our friend. Much like, because Heisman was like a bad guy who became a good guy, but I want like, maybe the purple guy with the pet, his little death hound. I think he's gonna be the next boss, but it'd be nice if he became our friend. This is a new challenge. We're not strong enough yet. Let's take precautions. It's a new challenge. We can totally meet this challenge. Nora said, I don't know how to do my homework. I mean, I guess we could try and just pause the game and have a full-on math lesson, but I don't know how to explain it better. Odubi says, was the welcome to the night, was the a welcome to the Night Vale progress? Wheat and wheat byproducts? Who did that? Who? Oh, that was Ray. Was that a reference to Welcome to Night Vale? It's been forever. I only listened to like some episodes of it. I can't remember how many, but I'm not like super into it. A friend of mine cosplayed as Cecil Baldwin, I guess, the narrator, the DJ, whatever, Welcome to Night Vale. And it's like, I should check this out next time I'm on a road trip. Oak says, good sleeping, Rukov. Nora said, Logan, you helped for partially, but ... Odubi says, references. And Nora says, also, hi, Oak. And then Ray says to Odubi, shush, I'm doing a bit. Okay, this is a new challenge.
I'm a little worried.
I'm a little worried. This is a challenge unlike any we have faced so far.
Yeah.
Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Okay, so we have a deadline. It was August something. I want to say like 13th. I'm probably wrong because it's been like quite a while since we played this game last. Because normally that we have like a deadline. It's like just complete the dungeon at your leisure sometime before then. But it sounds like that's the day of the soiree. So kind of like in Persona 5, how one of the dungeons had a boss that we needed to fight on a specific day. It sounds like we have to do the dungeon on this day? So does this mean it's just like you have a few weeks of just side quests and bounties? I hope you're strong enough. And then after that we go in? It sounds like things could go very, very wrong if we're not prepared. Oh, here we go. Infiltrating. Short, decisive battles. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence. When infiltrating, you will need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within certain number of turns. Oh crap, is this gonna be like the Okumura fight? So are they all gonna... No, okay, it's not timed exactly like that, but it's timed the number of turns, okay. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical, gather information about them in the town, and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. This sounds more difficult. So far the other two dungeons we've done, it's like, this is like Persona. This is a variation. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. Soiree is a weird word, y'all. Okay, so yeah, we have like a number of days. So I guess today we're just doing bounties and side quests and things like that. Quest start, infiltrate the Charadrias. The infiltration route must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. Oh, okay, so we do actually go in there. So we go in there, but not to like just fight our way through a dungeon. Oh, so... Okay, so this is still a dungeon, but it's just different. Like, we don't just go in guns blazing, we just... I'm confused. I am so confused. Has anybody played this one yet? If I steal the curse formula, the prince's curse could be lifted, and then the game will be over. Surely this ranked mission that's only like rank 5, that's the end of the game. Surely, certainly. Operation Infiltrate the Charadrias. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms, an inclement weather condition that may occur around Brylehaven. Meet with her allies in Warship Harbor to infiltrate Luis's Gauntlet Runner. The interior of Luis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: the crew quarters, the starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Luis's quarters by the day of the soiree. Okay, so do we just have to defeat like the bosses of those 4 But the thing is that, yeah, if we run in, we're like beating people up. Unless we like murder them, they're gonna go to Luis and say, this guy that you invited to your party is running around killing all of us. Don't let him come to the party.
Let's head there.
Luis's Gauntlet Runner, huh?
Oi there.
Oi there. All right, well. Oh, it's a little Yuji. For a second, I thought it was Heisme again. Oh, with the exhibition on, the other ends are full of revelers. All that carousing and yelling. It must be impossible to get any rest. But it's nice and quiet here, isn't it? So quiet, you could hear a pin drop. We're a unique little inn in that respect. He's creepy. I just decided he's creepy. Oi there, furious noble.
There's no telling what.
Darn! That jerk definitely cheated me! Hey there, elder kid. You look too naive to know the first thing about betting, but I can still tell you think that gambling stall's cheating people too, right? Definitely cheating. Yeah. Yes, and... Right? You were scammed too, weren't you? Oh, I'm gonna expose their schemes. Mark my words. Winging at you seems to have calmed me right down. Thanks, kid. Tell you what, let me give you something interesting about the Merchant's Bazaar Pier. The small one, mind you.
SMH Logan is racist. He thinks all you just look like Heis May. Boo. Boo again to get double value.
You got it, because you only have 40 bits, 30 now left. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Okay, I don't think all of them. There's that Lita girl, right? And she's adorable. All the others look the same to me. They all look the same to me except for the cute girls. That's how it works. That's racist and sexist. Cryptid! Raiden with a party 1. I don't think we have any of our mods currently here, so I will do a shout out for you, Cryptid. How's it going? How's your stream? What were you playing? Actually, let's say you were playing Plate Up. There we go. Ominous, spooky, ambient noises. What game is this?
Holy fuck that noise.
Looks like you got a time turner or something there.
Nailed it.
Yeah, what game was that? Oh. There we go. But welcome, Raiders. Let me give you the rundown on everything. In fact, let me scroll down to where the raid happened because I'm already a little bit behind in chat. Hi, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternated between this, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. There's a chance Friday might be canceled, though. I have an acting job during the day, and they say I should be done by like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. But they've also, I just received like my call sheet and voucher payment info yesterday, and they've technically booked me through like 8 p.m., which is after when we would start. So they're saying I'll be done by like 3 or 4, but that makes me worry. So it might go late. I'll update you guys on that day. But hi, welcome. Yeah, look at the raid. See Oka saying hi. Odubi says hello. Chaotic Aura. That name has a very chaotic aura. With some hype emotes, Cryptid says howdy, Mr. Robo. There's a lot of yelling between the waiter and the kitchen, as there should be. If it's a game, if it goes too smoothly, then it probably won't be fun, right? Odubi says, is that a Mothman emote? Love you already. Oh, to chaotic aura, is it? It's so tiny on my screen. I can't tell if it's a moth or a bat, but it's adorable. Cryptid says, that was Dishonored 2. I could travel between 2 time periods. Oh, I've seen a trailer for that once. It looked interesting. Odubi says, ooh. Cryptid with some more emotes, and Odubi said, Mothman, my beloved. And Oak posts the schedule, and look, I updated it. I am occasionally good and responsible, but yeah, welcome. And I do read every comment in chat. I'm Cryptid. You probably heard me say that before. Chaotic Aura, if you're the first time here, first time saying this, I just sometimes get behind. We're 18 minutes into the stream, and I'm probably already at least a good 10 minutes behind. So let me read 1 or 2 comments to the chat right here. Let's see, Ray said, I already read that. Oak says, hi, Nora. Odubi says, ha ha. All hail the glow cloud. Oh, that's got to be another Night Vale reference, right? Nora says to Ray, I still can't figure out how to do homework, so I cried for a bit. Now I'm here, because I don't know what to do. And when he says peace, spelled P-I-S. Not a good name for a dog. Oak says they made a Logan transformer. No. Nora says also hi. When it says hi, Nora, Oak says the Logan transformer kicked the P-dog. Ray says, who up huddling around the hole? And Odubi says they made him a transformer. Nora says my head hurt. I'm bad. Odubi says he when he said, I mean, I've had this rhythm game for like 2 years. So it's like 2 years worth of data. This still seems like a lot for a rhythm game. I'm gonna suspect there's a lot of spyware on there. Actually, that reminds me, because you know how like a lot of mobile games, they'll like do advertising stuff. It's like, you can get some premium currency if you watch this ad. Did you guys see that apparently Steam has now banned games that like offer you to watch in-game advertisements? I kind of love that. I kind of love it so much because I hate that stuff. And Nora says, I'm doing bad. On your homework, remember slope intercept is y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. And so it's y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. See?
TBH, most of the game data is probably voice line files for all the characters Lamau.
Okay, that does make sense, I guess. That would probably take up a lot of space. Okay, I, as the arbiter of all mobile games, will allow this. So thank you very much, Wendy, for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. But yes, so I don't know if that even helps at all with what I was trying to do there with the slope intercept form, and thank you, Wendy. I mean, I was going to say something about games that are voiced, but I don't know. I guess if it's a Vocaloid game, rhythm games, you probably also need a lot of audio tracks and things like that. Okay, back to this. Tell you what, let me give you something interesting. About the Merchant's Bazaar Pier. The small one, mind you. As long as the weather holds up, they host diving competitions there. You should take advantage of everything the ocean has to offer while you're in Brylehaven. F me, that's what I should have done instead of gambling.
Oh, come on.
This guy's got problems, but the competition does sound interesting. Maybe you should check it out when you're free. Okay, so we can dive at things. Oh, lady's got a side quest. Exhausted woman.
Oh, what should I do?
Oh, at this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? We just got done doing a dungeon with dead babies. Now this she's like, oh, I hate how many kids I keep killing. Why do I always keep murdering children? I'm just gonna say this out loud, because that's the type of thing you talk about in public. Why is she murdering children?
Huh?
Blood and children? What? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Yeah, in Martira, we killed a giant baby. Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition, one that looked to be the same age as ... They say you've been traveling across the country helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well? There are some more children. That's just, too many children. Only so many hours in the day. So many children to kill. So little time. During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. Why does this game keep killing kids? I need a special medicine to save them. Oh, we can save them. But the shop stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. Crap, if we take like a long time to do this at the breakfast table, or is like Stroll and Hulkenberg gonna be like, you hear that? More kids dying, because protagonist is dragging his feet. You'll do it truly? I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called dragon thistleberry. I heard it grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it'd be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place. An environment may know more.
If you can help.
One dragon thistleberry isn't going to be enough to save everyone. I'll need 7. Yay, a fetch quest that guilts you with dead children. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it. Start quest, Soldier Solace. I need 7 samples of dragon thistleberry, which grow in Gracia Forest to help make medicine. The informant in the tavern in Angler's Inn Square should know more about the forest. Okay, and we'll get dragon blood sap and 30,000 bucks. And a new area. Yeah, oh, it's more than one day to get there. This must be Gracia Forest. There should be places to park the runner in between the trees. Okay, so we'll see if there are any other side quests to do there. A vast, fertile forest, rich with greenery. Once a part of a well-hidden trade route, traces of dilapidated road remain, but monsters now stalk every bough's shadow. Let me read some more in the chat. Odumi says, I am very sick, Logan, lol, like so bad. Like sick, like how are you? Do you need to go to a hospital? Do you need to see a doctor? Or sick as in like, oh man, that's so sick, because that'd be pretty awesome. Please get feeling better, Odumi. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Nora said, mental breakdown in gym core is not my favorite core. When he said, oh, I hope you feel better soon. Oak gives a hug to everyone. Kukita said, oh yeah, Logan, I made another metaphor clip edit. I'm gonna wait a bit before posting it, but I'm proud of it. Of me? Of stuff that I've done? What he said, I'm gonna grab some dessert real quick, BRB. Oak says when he's gonna grab the dessert. Nora said, I need to read like 200 pages of a book before tomorrow. Then do that, that's a lot of pages. That's a lot, that's an entire book. Did you only have one day to do this? How long ago was this assigned? Said I can't deal with this, bro. I can't, can I just drop out? I'm falling behind in a majority of my classes. Odobi says, dessert. Ray says, make sure to eat wheat and wheat byproducts. Oak gives a hug to Nora. Nora says thank you and gives a hug to Oak. Odubi says to Ray, I'm actually allergic to wheat and wheat byproducts. Okay, if you're allergic to wheat byproducts, are you allergic to wheat products and wheat homoproducts? I mean, just the by ones. You should be only allergic to maybe one or the other of the other two. I don't know how it works. Quiggity said, it's a very silly clip edit I made. Not a spoiler clip, just a very silly clip edit I made ASAP after last stream. I'm excited to see it. Okay, let's keep going here with the game. And thank you very much for all the comments and everything. Okay, so we got that side quest. I have a feeling we're just gonna need to collect a bunch of side quests in town that we'll do before we do Luis's soiree, and that'll, like, hopefully without grinding too much, level us enough that we can go and beat up people. Oh, it's Julian. Absurd. I can't remember the voices I gave any of these people last time. Executing Sanctress Joanna. The Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. And you're not talentless?
Well.
Small wonder that fools like you are ignorant to the true nature of talent. Incidentally, are you literate? I find ignorance tremendously vexing. So here, I shall bestow this gift upon you. I make fun of him, and he gives me the magical future. What is that? It's a key item. Okay. This is a book. Oh, it's a book. This is a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it? Well, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read it in the runner when you... Oh, so we got a new... Oh, so for insulting this guy, we got a new book that we can read, the Gauntlet Runner. Yay. Mumble, 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 envious noble.
Did you hear that speech of Milo's? Beauty is all, he said, among other such nonsense. How disgraceful. Of course there's more to the world than beauty. When did this country become so full of fools? There's beauty and money. Yeah. You're the fool here. Day in, day out, all I hear is winging about Milo. There's really nothing to be jealous of, you know. I'm yours.
Hello, chat. I forgot it's not a Wednesday over there, Lil, but I just finished Beast Wars here. Hey, you're gonna watch the animated Violet episode later.
Yes!
I'm here to hang out with you all now, greater than.
Vero, at some point over on Discord, I need to find out your thoughts on all the character designs by the end, the characters who lived, the characters who died, the ending in general. I need to know, because, like, some of your guesses about characters are gonna die ended up being correct. So Vero, thank you for the 10 bits. So good to see you. We've missed having you hang out with us for like the last couple of streams. But like last time was definitely my fault because I kept you up talking about like Transformers stuff on Discord. How are you? So good to see you. Anyway, so Vera, what we're doing is we've been invited to Luis's soiree, and we're gonna use that opportunity as a distraction to try and infiltrate his Gauntlet Runner to steal the formula. But we apparently need to be sneaky about it and do side quests to make sure we're strong enough before we do it, because like, I don't know. I still don't understand how this works. But that's what we're doing now. So we're looking for some side quests to kind of bump out of the way. We're gonna do side quests, we're gonna do bounties. Did that guy just shove me out of the way? Dude, did you just shove me out of the way? I am the protagonist. You are an NPC. You are the one who... I do not get shoved. I am the one who shoves. Yeah. Wait, was it you? Actually, I wasn't paying attention. I might be shoving the wrong person, but I need to get my wrath out here. Traveling man. Hey, you there. Can't imagine I have the wrong person, but didn't we meet at the Hushed Honeybee? We did, didn't we? Do you remember me? I'm a bit of a regular there. I wanted to see the exhibition, so I got up the courage and took a carriage. Carriage, they sound similar. That makes me sound like I'm clever. And of course, I saw your exploits there firsthand. Brylehaven really is a lovely city, isn't it? I just hope Louise doesn't go causing trouble again.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, dude, pushing me out of the way! I've heard rumors about his Gauntlet Runner's crew. They say the ones he put in charge of things are especially dangerous. Don't draw their attention if you can avoid it. As a fellow Honeybee regular, I'm pulling for you. I need to shove this guy! Drop your crate!
Dude, I am just glad my fave guy made it. The big reveal by the end made me squeal out loud.
Gone clammy all over.
I'm sad that my fave guy, didn't make it, but he had a good conclusion to his character arc, I think. but I just, it's so good. It's so good. And I'm excited for you to see animated. I'm glad you watched Beast Wars first. I'm just excited. I'm so excited for you, Vero. I need to get caught up with the Transformers channel so that we can nerd out about it. Let me read a few more comments in the chat though. Oak says to Odumi, don't eat wheat or wheat byproducts. Odumi says to Oak, I will not. Thank you. Oak says, you're welcome. I'm a genius. My advice is wonderful. Nora says to Oak, I drew Rise during my Danganronpa school program today. You had a Danganronpa school program? Were you all gather around in a circle and did you murder the Blackened? And you need to get on to playing more of that game so that you don't have to worry about the temptation to look up stuff online, get spoiled. Odobi says, I've never heard of this game, so no, but it looks lovely. Visually, it's fantastic. You should see just even the menus and the loading screens are great. It's basically like a Persona game, but in a medieval time. Odobi says, I've been obsessed with Marvel Rivals lately. I grew up reading X-Men comics and Batman comics. Batman's DC. And so I feel like if they ever add any of my favorite characters, I will have to start playing that game because it is free. I just don't like that type of game. I don't like esports games, but everyone says it's fun. So we'll see what happens, but I hope you're enjoying it. Oak says to Odumi, it's great, and Logan is in love with the fairy. That is true, that little fairy right there, Odumi. I am in love with her. I want to marry her. I don't know how that would work logistically, since she is tiny and fictional, but I want it to happen. Oak says, and Katie is in love with the bat, as usual. Odobi says, Heisman is so cute and ugly. He's like Yoda. He is. Well, when you see his character sprite, he's very cute. Quick Katie says, I'm sure the main reason why Gallica doesn't battle in games is because she has too much violence. Even the final boss quakes at her. That's what it is. And I would just worry. If somebody hit her with something, I'd feel bad. It's like how it felt anytime Chie took a hit during Persona 4. And Nora says, Oak DLL. Okay, let's play a little bit more. Now, I had to pop by Warship Harbor for work earlier, and the place was crawling with Luis's soldiers. I was terrified at first, but then I overheard them talking, and they were just complaining about their job like any of us would. Saba, that senile old jerk, that kind of thing, makes you think, oh, they're people too, aren't they? That's right. As our protagonist, now you're gonna feel guilty if you kill any of them during your infiltration. They're people too. They have names. They have parents. They probably have pets who love them unconditionally. What is it? Oh, is this more posters? We can check this candidate poster. For Julian's poster, would you kill and eat an intelligent beast? Yeah. No, actually I would. If the beast was intelligent, no, I wouldn't. I just hate those things where it's like, would you pirate a car? If I could, that'd be amazing. Can you envision the world in 100 years if we do? He's got a book with a similar title, and I heard it's flying off the shelves, especially among the Ishkia. It was pretty pretentious writing, though, so I didn't get it. We just barely got the book. Have you been reading it this entire time we're flying around? I thought we were going to read it together, Gallica. I bet he'll try to confuse you with logic. If you see him making a speech, be careful. Oh, that's right, because we can still have debates. Okay, we gotta look for more side quests and bounties. I don't know where anything is. I don't know where the recruitment office is. What is this person? Oh, that's just more. Okay, so let's just, I guess, explore. I think we've looked around at everything here, so let's go to the next area and meet some more side quest people's cautious soldier.
Got a minute?
Got a minute? You can travel anywhere you fancy in Broilhaven if you ask the pier, but I'd still steer clear of Warship Harbor. Luis's gauntlet runner is docked there, and as you'd expect, it spawned a deluge of nasty rumors about its crew. And not just about Luis and Gladell, mind you. His ranking officers are a bunch of ruffians. But best not to get involved with that lot. Oh, ruffians? Ruffians sound scary.
All right.
Okay, all right then. So let's go to another area. Oi, gentle ferryman. We need to go to, I guess we'll start with Seabreeze Street.
Right then.
Sorry, it's gonna be a lot of wandering to collect our side quest before we do a whole heck of a lot. Ray says, an update on our previous message about wheat and wheat byproducts. You should not eat wheat or wheat byproducts, say several frantic scientists waving clipboards in our stream. Yeah, this definitely sounds like Welcome to Night Vale. As it turns out, all wheat and wheat byproducts, for unknown reasons, have turned into venomous snakes. That sounds about right. Irritated soldier. That dang Luis, he made Warship Harbor into his own personal playground with that huge gauntlet runner. And he's letting those soldiers of his march through the streets like they own the place. I even saw that Sergeant Xanth of his at the Coliseum. It's their fault I'm so darn busy these days. Why can't they just calm down and enjoy the city like normal people? Harumph, harumph, harumph. Oh, side quest, dude. Side quest, dude. Out of my way, man looking skyward. Sullen man. Darn, those jerks think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yow! I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. It hurts so much. I've started seeing tooth monsters. Oh, but they're fun. They're like the Jack Frost of this game. They're adorable. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted, almost all of them. If only some kind, generous soul could help me.
Is he trying to tempt us with his bare chest? It doesn't look like he's wearing a shirt underneath that.
I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, why, I'd give 15,000 reef.
Tell me more.
Fantastic! I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on. Huh? I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Right! You were a candidate at the exhibition! Then that makes this easy. The thing I need's just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner.
So what's this item you're looking for?
It's the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. We're getting him a toothbrush? I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you, and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please.
Let's give
Dental
it a shot.
distress. Rank 1. I need to deliver the toothbrush of Hygienia to the requester with anxiety about cavities. The device is supposedly a specialty of Inundo. Where's Inundo? Have we been to Inundo yet? I gotta read some more in the chat. Oak says, that is my name. Nora says, I went to a Danganronpa course school program that I have monthly and I drew Risei. I cooked. Okay, Inundo's right here. Okay.
Ooh.
A small village seated in a wetland. Anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions.
Let's see here.
That's Inundo.
Can we do that on the way to the other forest? I mean, are we able to do that? Okay. Yeah, I mean, because we ought to be able to do that, and then
Nice
if
little
we're done in
village.
time, just like pop over there.
And
Yeah,
right there's a labyrinth.
I think. Oh, there's Katharine's Gauntlet Runner. Can we just like go attack her and like level up anytime we see her?
Just can't stand it.
I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Oh. It reminds me, so shortly after I graduated from high school, my wisdom teeth started to become impacted. And I don't know if you've had that. It's painful. And it took me a while before I was able to get them taken out. I started my job at the planetarium and doing the Pink Floyd laser show. There's one of the songs in Dark Side of the Moon has this bass line that would make my teeth rattle. It was painful. Let's see. Wendy says, I love the part in Metaphor when Strolla's all like, well, guys, this was quite the Metaphor ReFantazio 2024. It's the best part. Best part. They should have just ended the game right there. Nora said, I might be leaving. You should do your homework. We'd love to have you stay, but you should do your homework, Nora. Odubi says, I'm trying to get the boyfriend to get in here because he and you would absolutely be BFFs. I want some new BFFs. Nora said, bye, maybe. Bye, Nora. Good luck on your homework. Hope it goes well. Oak says, I really wish it was easier to animate on paper because I want to draw with pencil and do sketchy type stuff, but it's very difficult. I got to do some animating on paper in my animation class I took. Oak said, goodbye, Nora. I wish you luck. Ray says, you could say the true metaphor was our friendship along the way, 2024. That's what they were originally going to title this, by the way. Metaphor was our friendship along the way, 2024.
You okay there, buddy?
Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. Gosh dang it, that hurts.
Let's give it a shot.
Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy a toothbrush for him as soon as we can.
Oh, Nepal just appeared. Would you be bothered if Luis came to your town? The options are, get that man out of here. Why is everyone else here? I wouldn't be bothered. A chance to get a GF? To get a girlfriend? Does Luis being here give us a chance to get a girlfriend? And then 10 a.m. Santa's coming to town. I'm going to say a chance to get a girlfriend. I don't know how, but if that'll give me a girlfriend, I'm fine with it. He's probably won't try to kill me, I think. Okay, now, man looking skyward.
Why did this happen?
I'm tired of looking up in the sky and seeing that frowny face. Why'd he come all the way out here for anyway? Keeping an eye on the candidates or some such? Well, he sure don't look happy with them. Hi, you're cute, but I'm in a committed non-relationship with my fairy. Bye.
Ooh.
More people coming to town following Luis, so maybe a GF?
Oh, okay, so it's just because that he brings in the crowds. I see. I thought it was that, like, him being here, that, like, specifically meant that he would be my girlfriend. I don't want him to be my girlfriend. Milo.
It's you.
It's you. What crap, what voice do we give this guy? You're the young man who dazzled at the exhibition, aren't you? I enjoyed your unique presentation tremendously. Your accomplishments were hardly impressive, but if polished, you may shine. As a special favor, I'll allow you the honor of joining my entourage. I am also a candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aware, and that is why sooner or later you will grovel before me. My point is, you ought to find a different path while you can. If you refuse my offer and continue to deny me, perhaps you should cease to exist. Lady, that was a death threat. You were cheering him, giving a death threat to an 18-year-old.
Really now?
Okay, these are all the dead people. There's dead folks. This city is so big, it's gonna take us forever to find all of the all the side quests. Gab, 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 love struck woman. Eee, did you see Lord Milo? Just look this way. Have you ever seen such a beautiful face? His presence has bewitched me. I will cherish this precious memory always. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Wish girls would react that way to me. Instead, it's like, Logan's looking at me. We should leave. Troubled old man. Say, lad, yes, you young man there. Can you read and write? If you wouldn't mind, I'd be grateful to you if you could help me write a letter. I want to send it to my son in Grand Trad, but I don't know how to write. Of course, I wouldn't ask something for free, so if you do me this kindness, I'll make sure it's worth your while.
In other words, working as a scribe? Well, if he can get it done quickly, sounds like he's willing to pay you, so what do you think?
Yeah? Let's help him.
I am in your debt.
I am in your debt. Well then, let me read out what I want to say in my letter. Remember it clearly and write it down for me, will ya? Oh, the poll is done, and 10 a.m. Santa's Come to Town won with 67% of the vote, Oak contributing 10 channel points, and second place was a tie between Get That Man Out of Here and a chance to get a GF, which is either girlfriend or grandmother friend. Either way, it's good times ahead. This isn't going to take up time. It didn't make a time thing appear. To my dear son. Okay, crap. I better type this all out. Here. To my dear son.
Atlantic is here. Quick talk about Teddy so he stays.
Talk about...
Atlantic is madly in love with Teddy.
With Teddy? I don't know if you... Thank you for the 10 minutes. I don't know if you realize Teddy from Persona 4, he's kind of a sex offender. Huh?
It's actually great friend.
Great friend, not girlfriend, just a great friend. Or a great grandmother friend, either way. But thank you very much, Oak and Vero, for the 10 bits each. Atlantic, stay away from Teddy. Dude squirts his ice sparkles at Chie, and that is just unsettling. But Atlantic, how you doing? Good to I am, as usual, behind in chat, but I will catch up eventually. Okay, so I'm writing this down. To my dear son, it's been 3 years since you left for Grand Trad. Or wait, 2? Things have changed quite a bit while you've been away. Okay, so let's see. To my dear son, it's been 3 years since you left for Grand Trad. Or, wait, 2. Things have changed quite a bit while you've been away. There we go. Written down his whole letter. Oh, there's more. Oh, we gotta let it finish printing out before I type this out. The dog you loved since you were a wee boy has finally, better not say died, become a mother. Ah, puppies. We've got 4 new members of our family. We should tell this to Brigitta, because her dog might die. Excuse me. That was a surprise sneeze.
You're a really slow scribe.
Am I? I feel like I'm typing at a decent speed. I can type at like 45 words per minute or something like that. I thought that's good. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits, though. And then, hold on. What was I talking about? What happened while my son was gone? 20 years of it. Oh, there's 3 or maybe 2. His mother vanished. 4 puppies were born. See, I was listening. Vera, I listen. I absorb the content of what is being said. Oh, that's right. The dog he loved so much gave birth to puppies. Let's return to the letter. Okay, crap. I gotta type out some more stuff here. Okay. So, lately,
Everyone's nattering on about a tournament to decide the next king. I never expected an era would come where us common folk could choose. Oh, there's more. There's more. Here, hang on. Sorry, I probably don't need to type this down, but I am taking this. I am immersing myself. What struck me was that there were beautiful girls among the candidates. Wait, no, leave that bit out. I wrote down exactly what he said. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now, what struck me was that I heard there was a boy younger than you among the candidates, and apparently he's an elder. Now that I think about it, aren't you? Oh no, I should be focusing on the letter. I think I was talking about the tournament. There were beautiful candidates. One candidate was young. The candidates were eccentric. I wanted to say beautiful candidates, but I have a feeling we'll get a prize if we do this correctly. One candidate was young. Oh, that's right. It stood out to me that one of the candidates was younger than my son. I'll continue. I'm on the wrong line here in my text file. Yes, because I write where you text files. As I listened to the stories of these people, I felt like I could understand how you might have felt when you ran away from home. Is a runaway? We're going to keep typing this. We're going to keep typing this. While you're young, you should go wherever your heart leads ya. But if you ever get tired, ... you have a home to return to. Your ma and I are always waiting. Ah, that's sweet. There, I copied the letter. Oh, there's a pin message. Written by Quick80, pinned by Vera, said, Gallica looking at Mantis, writing down the old man's letter and seeing only him do scribbles on the letter. No word, just scribbles. Maybe they're pictograms. Maybe because, yeah, I don't think protagonist actually is literate. I don't think he knows how to write. Let's see. Odui said, hang on.
POS, send that letter to chat once you're done. We will review your punctuation.
Like the whole thing into the chat here or into the Discord chat. Okay, let's see. Hang on, I gotta copy things over here. I'll do it in chunks because it's probably a bit too long to get like completed. So there we go. There's the first chunk. And then what do we got here? There's the second chunk is this part right here, right? Oh, come on. Highlight it. There we go. Sorry, they were like, I think this should be enough for there. Here's the next one. What struck me is there were beautiful girls among the candidates. Wait, no, leave that bit out. What struck me was that I heard there was a boy younger than you among the candidates. Apparently he's an elder. I don't know if I might have lots of typos. I literally typed this into like a text file, and I don't think that it has like spell check in it. Okay, there's the next chunk. The next chunk is going to be this right here. And highlight. No, highlight that line. There we go. Highlight that line. There we go. As I listen to the stories. And then here's the last part. There we go. Let me know how many mistakes I made. Because I was kind of staring at the game while I was typing. Okay, there. Does that appease you? Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, so that seems well enough. So with that, the letter's complete.
Nice.
You really saved me with your help. Please accept this. Hey, we got some money. Thanks to you, I feel the words flowed more smoothly than I'd expected them to. As a reward for that, here's a little more. Here, take it. Oh, even more money. Oh, more money. Oh, I'm sure my feelings are going to cross to my son with this. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay, that was neat. That was a fun little diversion, and it didn't take up time, right? Yeah, so we can keep exploring. Oh, there's the little dude with the secret. We got to talk to more people, though. You, malicious sanctor! Was there something you needed? I have no interest joining you in idle chatter. An elder like you casting shame upon the Sanctus Church? It's far too late to repent.
To repent of existing? What is that? Oh, it's the flowers. I thought it was a picnic basket for a second.
Grimacing soldier, I know you. Best not get close to the church if you have no business there. The Sanctors loathe you after what happened at the exhibition. Can't say I blame them given their position. But tribes and churches, well, we sailors never much cared. Long as a candidate's got strength, we're behind him. And to show you I'm not all just talk, well, it ain't much, but here, take this. Oh, look, I'm getting like all sorts of fun stuff. Gambling stall silver. It's like a poker chip. Fuss, fuss, fuss.
Oi!
Oi! Heard our sailors got swizzled again. Swizzled. Is that like swindled? I know you have like a swizzle stick. It's like, I need to look up what swizzle means. Swizzle definition. Swizzle, a mixed alcoholic drink. Okay, that's not it. A verb to stir. Okay. So apparently they got stirred. They got stirred like a mixed alcoholic drink. And lost all their coin, though I warned you about that thought I warned you about that last time. Huh, it's not me this time. Believe me, it was Gene, the candidate. He's a proper con artist and the one who tricked your sailors with a sham business deal. That's so. Then let me ask you one more question. That Gene, who was it who introduced him to my boys exactly? I'll return all the money, please, just this once. So it's a secret. It's probably a lady. It's probably his Goyle friend or something. Is it? Is someone sleeping? Dude, your feet are gonna get cold. Oh, he's dead! Oh, your feet are very cold. Unidentified corpse.
To be left out in a place like this, I wish we could have helped, but there's nothing we can do now.
Well, you know how like when someone's dead in movies and their eyes are open, you do the thing where you put your fingers over their eyes to close it? We should do that, but with like the blanket to go over his feet, because that is obscene. What if some ne'er-do-well foot fetishist stumbles upon these guys? Oh, another one! His feet are exposed too.
I wonder if he drowned.
Yes, Gallica. We found a guy on dry land. He probably drowned.
I bet a city this close to the ocean has a lot of accidents like this.
Also, is that a... Oh, for a second I thought the pigeon was headless. Nah, the pigeon's just dead. Ah, another one of those beetles. There's an insect emitting a strange light. Obtain a gold beetle. Can I walk in here? Aw, boo earns. Okay, I should read some more chat. I should play some more. But I'm exploring. I'm seeing what there is on all these little alleys and nooks and crannies.
Gone clammy all over.
Hey, hi, let me read some more in the chat. ODB says, I don't know if BFFs, but he and you would have the same vibe and like similar things. It's been so long since I've been here. The Monokuma onesie reward is gone. What do I use my 50,000 obis for? It's not that it's gone forever. Just we take it down so it doesn't get overused. It got, when was the last time? It was a couple weeks ago we used it. Oak says, why miss you puzzles? Oh, we missed you puzzles. It was the Koreanese name. Oh, a poll just appeared. If you were in Metaphor, who would you vote for to be king? Milo, Loveless, Lena, Rudolph, Mantis/Protag. Probably Lena. Lena's adorable. ODB says the little fairy loading screen. Oh, this game is so pretty. It is. Oak says to Odumi, oh yeah, he removed the temporarily because a lot of people were monokuming. ODB says, oh, gotcha, I didn't realize I finally got to it, haha. Oak says you could always torture him with objections. ODB says true. Ray says they monokumed all over. That's right, they said it's monokuma time. And then they monokumed all over. I almost abbreviated that by taking the Mona off of that, but then I realized that would have sounded very, very dirty. Let's see. Odubi says, don't want to torture though. Oak said, that's my favorite part of Danganronpa. Oak says, when Monokuma says, it's Monokumaing time, and then Monokumed all over the place. Odubi says, might wait until he's into something and then just randomly do it once or twice to jump scare him. With kindness, jump scare laughing. And then Quigita says, well, I love all the bats. Oh, there's where Cryptid's raid, that's how far behind him where the raid happened. On this schedule, and Oak said he did update it. Oak says, what a responsible, upstanding citizen. Okay, so I'm slowly getting caught up a little bit. Let's play a bit more now. Wary sailor. Right? Is that a swear word? That sounds like a variation of the F word, but I don't know. Seeing you here again, how about you fess up to whatever you're planning? Oh, unless you were saying that it was like a fluke, you know, like a happenstance. Oh, no plans to speak of. If anyone's plotting something, it's Brylehaven's army. You got anything up your sleeves? And where'd you get that idea? Listen, I'm warning you. You try and sneak a rat into Lord Luis's Gauntlet Runner, and we'll have this grizzled little head on display in front of the church, just like the exhibition. like the rat's head? It's like on a toothpick instead of a pipe.
All over in this humidity.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity. Yeah. Oh, I can't go down there. There's so many nooks and crannies. No, I was already down there. That's the fussing that I was tussing earlier. What are you doing, kid? I don't even know. I don't care. I am lost.
All right.
Where am I? There's another side quest out here. Is that a side quest I've already gathered? I don't know. No, it's a small child. Kindly boy.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, please, mister. Make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice, where's this coming from? You're the candidate from the Exer Bitcoin, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you, mister. Want to be like you. Ooh. Please let me be your
No
apprentice.
kidding.
And yes, Oak, I am doing another little British child.
Ah, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. There's a lot of inappropriate adult stuff that we do when people aren't around.
Oh, the poll's done, and Loveless won with 75% of the vote. Crystal contributing 140 chub points. Hi, Crystal! What?
Does saying I want to get on, insert candidate name as Gauntlet Runner sound dirty? I'd metaphor that much.
I think it sounds dirty because it sounds like a metaphor. You wanna ride his Gauntlet Runner all night? Take a ride on this Gauntlet Runner. Yes, that sounds dirty. That sounds very dirty. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. So, Crystal, again, thank you for contributing the points to the poll. I didn't notice that you had snuck in here. Oaks, Wendy said 98% on Bandori data. Let's go. Oh, that was quick. Or maybe I'm just taking a long time. When he says to Oak, also episode 41 of One Piece was so peak. Oak says real. Quicketa says heck yeah, Steam. Oak says overjoyed by your One Piece venture. Ray says good on Steam. When he says y equals mx plus b. Yes, Nora's probably gone, but that is slope intercept formula. So that's y equals m is slope, x is just x, and b is the y intercept. So yes, what he said, that's how I memorized it. Yes, that is correct. I forgot the letters they use to fill in, but that is the slope intercept formula. Odobi says to Nora, what is your homework on? Slope equals resay. The problem is that Nora's talked so much about resay that I see it saying rise over run. I accidentally say resay over run. Yes, its slope is rise over run, so it's the change on the y-axis, then the change on the x-axis. Ray says m is slope and b is y-intercept. Oak says I haven't taken a math class in like 4 years. I know, I had to think about this for a while because I don't think I've done slope-intercept stuff since I was in 7th grade. So it's been a while. Oak says, I haven't taken a good math class in like 6 years. When he said, y'all know the quadratic formula. Yep, x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Take that, Spark Brushel, you're inscrutable. And a poll, it says, whoa, part 2. Who would you vote for, reviewer and metaphor? Loveless? Glidell. It didn't fit Glidell before. I will vote for that it did not fit Glidell before because I think that sounds correct.
Oh, so that's why, but we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Yay! Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from this city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower.
Huh?
Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runners. How about you leave this to one of us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so.
If you can become Mantis' supporter in return, that's right, I assume children are allowed to vote. Basically, you gotta cheer him on and help him become king. Yay, okay, easy. I'll be your supporter. Well, kids aren't allowed to vote, but I will commit voter fraud for you. I'll just wait here till you've got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then.
All right.
If it's a flower from another city we need, I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus and ask? With the pa-pa-pa?
PLS steal the flower from the pond next to
Yeah,
you.
I will get the flower. Reach over. Quest complete. Drop. So good at this game. Yes, Vero. That's what we should do. They should at least give us that option, even if he'll say, no, I don't know another city. I'd take it for the 10 bits. Okay,
it a shot.
efflorescent youth. The requester wants me to find a rare flower not found in Brylehaven. There are rumors that St. Firmus's Church on San Lumio Street in the Royal Capital sells flowers that fit the bill, and by rumors, Gallica suggested it. Okay, anything down this alley? Oh no, we can see those guys we were talking to before.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, yes, heat. Oh, it's so hot.
Okay, let's talk to more people. Kind old man.
Hey, it's a wee man. You did quite well for yourself at the exhibition, didn't you?
You're not opposed to an elder like Mantis dragging the church through the mud, I mean?
Not my place to put walls around people because of tribe, status, religion, whether they're murderers. You never know to look at me, but I studied at the Mage Academy, and I'm not open about it, but I can't say I trust the church. Thought I'd spend the rest of my days alone with no one to rely on, but you know what? I think you might be able to change that, even if only a little.
Oh, this blooming heat.
What do you think, buddy? Genial guard. Oh, you gotta keep looking at your station. Your dereliction of duty, bro. Hey, I heard about the exhibition. You resolved that Martyra case nicely, and we got to kill somebody. It was a twofer. Oh, the poll is done. It didn't fit Gladell before, won with 50% of the vote. Crystal contributing 80 channel points, but Loveless in second place with 44%. So I assume that means Loveless has officially won.
Needless to say, I'm impressed. What a claim to make, that you'll help anyone in need.
Hey, that's right, bro.
Oh, great to hear. Lots of places in need of assistance near the city, you know, with all the monsters roaming about. Like the Gracia Forest. Oh, we used to be able to harvest fruit. Or the Forsaken Tower in the north. There's a monster nest now. Of course, the military doesn't want these missions to be slapdash operation, but the city's needs come first. What I'm hinting at is that we'd be proper grateful for someone like you to lend us a hand.
Okay, where's the recruitment center? High strung guard. Oh, so you're the Elder candidate everyone's talking about. I see you parked your runner a ways from here. Hey, smart. Look there, that runner is owned by that Louisa Porter, Gladell. And right next to it, none other than Godot, of all people. Why would he park next to Gladell?
Maybe they're like alphabetical order? Good point. It's a little unnerving to see them next to each other. Maybe they got some sort of rivalry going on. See who's the OG.
Hey, we're able to go back to our gauntlet runner. Oak says, no, I forgot everything. I still have the math skills of a 5th grader. Ray says, isn't that 2x plus, no, x2 plus x1 and all that? Oh, are you talking about like the form where it's like, you know, x squared plus da-da-da, x plus like an integer? Like that quadratic formula is how you solve those type of equations. Hey, Norris, how you doing, bro?
Ready to depart?
Oh, is the runner's time to shine. She's always raring to go.
Hi, Ismay. Okay, he wants to do stuff. I don't want to do stuff. I got to get back out of here. Wait, where's the exit again? Because I don't think I've quite explored the whole city. Not quite. I mean, there are entire other areas I haven't been to. So we need to keep collecting these. Sorry, this has got to be like super boring for you guys. We're just collecting side quests today. If I'd known there'd be so much of this, I would have tried to do this part on my own. But then you wouldn't get all the dialogue. You wouldn't know what the side quests are, I guess. Okay, so we're done with here. Let's talk to the Calm Ferryman and go somewhere else. We want to go to... crap, where have we already been? A Merchant's Bazaar.
Good choice.
Yeah, there we are. There we are, Merchant's Bazaar. Odubi says, oh my gosh, the Discord message even got updated. I feel old somehow. I know, because I think, was it Rukov pointed out to me that it was so outdated that Logan finally got a Discord. After a few years, that stops making sense. Oak says, which is like Nora's age. Wendy says, in 8th grade, we had to walk around the whole school and recite the quadratic formula to like 20 people. You see, I remember when learning the quadratic formula, we learned it because you could sing it to the tune of Pop Goes the Weasel. It's x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Odubi says, what? When he says x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Odubi says, murdering children, la-di-da-day. Oak says to Wendy, my 8th grade math teacher spent too much time teaching us the Cold War instead of teaching us math. Oak says, so I never learned that. Queekita said, metaphor, the orphan game. When he says to Oak, bro is in the wrong class. Queekita said, or even better, metaphor, the dead kid game. Even better than Persona 3. Okay, let's play it a little bit more here. An Elda? You're that new recruit of ours, aren't you? Hey, good timing. There's something I want to ask. You know a place where I can get some top shelf booze nearby? You like alcohol?
No, I'm not the one. Never mind. Don't be such a nosy Parker. As a reference to my friend Parker, he's nosy. Don't be like him. Don't be a nosy Parker. It's none of your concern. Heck, this is a right mess. Gotta find some spirits quick. Else, Glacham is gonna have my head.
What is it?
Okay, is there gonna be a side quest for this Glacham guy? You're tiny, bullish youth. We'll do whatever that is later. Let's keep collecting side quests. Side quests! What was that?
Hello there.
Wait, what just happened? We had a
So
raid!
this is Balaba.
Hey,
I was expecting it to
Balaba.
be cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's freezing.
It is freezing.
Master Diviner, aren't you cold?
Aren't you?
I
He's here to
can't
ask
stop
his dad,
shivering.
the Robo Logan.
Oh,
What's the
God,
hardest
Mark, you
math
did it again.
formula?
Most likely, having experienced true cold.
It's the center. No,
It is cold. It's freezing.
Also believes in our waspinator's supremacy.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Calip, for, I think you re-upped a sub. Did you re-up a sub or gift a sub? You re-upped your sub. So thank you so much for re-upping your sub. You're 1 month away from a 3rd subscription, baby. So thank you, Gal. Thank you, Gal, for the raid. And thank you, Vero, for the Beef Longa TTS. I did not understand that. So let's say, Beef here to ask his dad, Robo Logan, what's the hardest math formula you know? I don't know, because I feel like I don't know any hard ones, really. I'm kind of stumped on that. Said also, Beef believes in Waspinator's supremacy. Why was there all that weird ... stuff? What was Beef doing? I don't know, but thank you for the 50 bits. Waspinator he's great. A lot of you don't know that, but if you watch Beast Wars, Waspinator is delightful. But thank you so much. Again, Viewer for the 50 bits for the Beef Longa, Gallop for the re-up and the sub, and for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? We are just gathering side quests here. Oh, look, there's a couple of side quests. Oh no, one of them's Stroll. Oh, that's right, because we still need to up our, is it our imagination? That we need to increase, I think, or maybe we got it already? I can't remember. We got to go back to that fishmonger guy. But we're going to figure that out in a little bit. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was level 3 or level 4 or what stat it was. Artisan. Hey, you elder boy there. You're that showboating candidate from the exhibition, aren't ya? Just some advice, but you should try to lay low. Going against the Sanctists is right dangerous. Okay, let's talk to Craftsman first.
Trouble now.
Darn it all, my clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship.
Huh? Wait, what's hollering like that? What's going on? Horns? Why you got so many horns? Why you all horn? Never mind.
Oh, I'm a simple craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. Oh, okay, that's neat, but makes me a little uncomfortable because it reminds me a bit too much of the ivory trade. But I guess neat. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Oak says to Wendy, I've mentioned this like twice before at stream, but it's a hilarious story. They were confused why we were so behind in math, so they started teaching extra math in science. Otobi says, what? Oak says, instead of just teaching math in math and teaching the Cold War in history, it's kind of similar to how I had a history teacher who never actually taught anything. He just didn't teach anything. It was awful because it was an AP American history class and I had to take an AP test at the end. Odobi says they started teaching extra math and science. Oak says it was a messy year. Odobi says, I'm not hospital sick, like flu sick. Well, still take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest, plenty of like fluids and things like that. Get feeling better, Odumi. Oh, quick with a timestamp, 25. I'm already over 40 minutes behind. Quickita said, well, I think this is a great time to post a funny clip edit. Okay, I'm going to copy this down. We will check this out as soon as we're done chatting with Craftsman. So thank you very much, Queen Katie. And then we'll check out that clip edit. I'm excited. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but I'm excited to see it. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique.
Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently, within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others.
But that tower is infested with monsters. The Ebony Horde is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. Why, I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor in the exhibition to the brave. Maybe a protagonist of some sort?
Why is Stroll standing like that? Does he think he's cool? That looks so uncomfortable.
Oh, I gotta check as soon as our giant head disappears. Doesn't he have like his arms folded and leaning against the wall? Let's see. My giant head is in the way, but I'll check it out in a second. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I'll do it. Oh no, his arms aren't even folded. Yeah, he's like. Yeah, that's not very comfortable. It's got to be he thinks he looks cool. He doesn't know what's cool. He was a nobleman. Like, nobles probably don't know what's cool because they're probably surrounded by yes men. It's like, oh, yes, you're awesome. Everything's great. And so he just thinks whatever he does is awesome. So thank you for pointing that out, Vero. Stroll, you're not cool, but you're still my friend. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're the young candidate that everyone's talking about. Yes, of course, you could save me in my darkest hour.
What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever, you're gonna give us a reward for this, right?
You hear that, Vera? He's gonna light our darkest hour.
Of course, of course! My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town. If you want more details, an informant would be your best bet. There should be one of the greatest catch. You know the tavern in the Inn District?
Let's give it a shot.
No deadline! I need to slay the Orgus in the Forsaken Tower and procure its horn. The informant at the tavern in Angler Square in Brylehaven should have more details.
Gotta get prepared.
Great, let's head to the Great Catch and speak to that informant then. That's the tavern in the Inn District.
Say there.
Stroll. Is his back leaning? Oh. Okay, I guess his shoulders are against it. So it's not too bad, but still not great. You're still a bit of a weirdo, Stroll. Wait, why can't I talk to you? Earlier you had a bubble above your head. I was like over here. See, now he's got a bubble over his head. And now it's gone. Stroll. Come on, Gallica, let's head over here. See, he's got a bubble. Stroll, I want to talk to you.
Say there.
Stroll. Is it behind you? Is it in the wall? My head's in the wall. Stroll, I don't think this is healthy of me. Okay, so also does the map show where side quests are? Apparently, maybe only ones I've already accepted. Hey, buddy, what do you think? Oh, it's Rudolph.
Yes, hello.
There's this guy. I gotta read some more comments in the chat because, oh, that's right, Queen Katie with the clip. We gotta load this up. Okay, so for those who don't know, if you're lurking, whenever somebody posts a clip in the chat, we load it up on the clip viewer, so we're gonna watch it together. However, Queen Katie has posted a clip montage of sorts that we can check out here. And so let me load this up into our clip viewer and we will watch this. So this will be from last stream, it sounds like. So this is titled Behold Logan. All right. Wait, is the volume up on this? Let me make sure the volume's up. Sometimes it goes down on YouTube.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
That was what the head looked like. That was literally what the head of the hideous human looked like. I maintain that was a quite accurate impression. But thank you very much. I appreciate that, Queen Katie. Let me read a couple more comments. Oak says, yes, Katie. Ray says, further updates on wheat and wheat byproducts. The good news is they are no longer poisonous serpents. The bad news is they have transformed into a particularly evil and destructive form of spirit. Please be aware that wheat and wheat byproducts are now malevolent and violent supernatural forces, capable of physically moving objects up to 200 pounds and entering human souls up to soul strength 4. This is making me miss those Welcome to Night Vale podcasts I was listening to. Oak says to Ray, but are they gay? Ray says, the frantic scientists who are now hopping up and down just outside the stream booth indicate various charts and figures didn't specify. Oak says, Vero. Vera says, oh. Queen Katie says, Vero. Odubi says, my cat is on my dace. Well, then you can't move. If cats pin you down, it's a rule. You can't move. Oak says, yes. Oak says, we missed you. Vera said, I'm here. Quikita said, I just now posted a funny clip edit, so you'll see Logan's reaction soon. Vera said, yes, I'm glad to be here for it. It was pure funny. Ray says, Vero. Oak says, Vero, I have a tummy ache. Oak says, excuse me, Vera says, yellow. Oak says, can you fix this for me with your awesome powers? When he says, Walter White voice, I am the one who shoves. I hope everybody got that was the reference I was doing. That is, I love Breaking Bad. I don't know if I can ever watch it again, though. It was so emotionally exhausting, though. Vera said, gosh, no. Did you eat something bad? Ray says, me too, girl, pensive. Oak says, ate too many chips today. Odobi says, if I pass out, I'm sorry. No need to be sorry. Just take care of yourself. Vera said, ugh, I so get that. Okay, let's play a little bit more here. I remember you, the one who denounced the Roag Sanctuaries at the exhibition. But the support you have earned pales in comparison to mine. There are many who desire an independent Rosant nation. Pitiful elder, struggle all you like. Chat. Oh yeah, this person was talking to a little girl. And he was saying that she can't be a soldier because she's a girl. And he's sexist.
Hey, is Louis strong? He can defeat humans, right?
He's certainly a master when it comes to magic. I once had the chance to observe the unit he commands in battle. At the front lines, they... well, it's not the sort of thing children should hear. Just remember this, little lady. What matters isn't the strength to defeat enemies. It's the strength to protect people. Something Luis is sorely lacking. Oh, so he may be sexist, but he's wise? Does that make up for it? If you're... Are you allowed to accept the wisdom of a man who is sexist? Is that allowed? Youth at a loss. Oh my goodness. He walked into the hospital, talked to 2 people, and found his wife in the bed.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. I just looked at the King's Rock and my own face was in the corner.
Hey, good for you, bro.
Good, far from it. I didn't want to be king. Oh, I think it's because I've been given a lot of advice lately. Word got round town and now even strangers come up to me. He never abandoned someone in need, they say. Some posh nobles from Grand Trad even came all the way here to get my advice. I'm no sage. Just bad at saying no. Oh, if only I'd watched that game that Queen Katie was playing earlier about the importance of saying no. I just want people to stop dumping problems on me, much less let make me king.
Huh?
Is that a lost comic reference?
It was the last. It was the one line, 2 lines. 2 lines and then one there and then one laying down. Which apparently Oak says that I draw too detailed when playing Gardic Phone. So I'm sorry about that, but thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero, and for catching that.
I do have to hand it to him for making it on the King's Rock. He's doing a better job than we are.
Now what am I to do?
Do we think he's correct about that, Galley? Oh, so here's... Oh, we can have a debate against Penguin if we want. We might come back here after we're done. Maybe that's what we'll do today after we're done collecting our side quests. This is probably just going to be 3 hours of wandering around. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Sailor on break.
Well, our last voyage sure was a rough one. The sea was calling us with a pull, and we darn near answered.
The pull. Yeah, it's rude not to answer.
No. Look, okay, the sea is not a person, lad. It's personification or anthropomorphication. It's where you speak figuratively of a thing as if it's a person. Gosh, why do I have to explain this to an adult? Look, when the sea starts acting eerie-like, we sailors call it, because it's not a person, the pull. There's magla crystals what sank to the bottom of the sea, and they can do strange things to boats, dragging them all higgledy-piggledy. Sorry for the technical terminology. So those balls of seawater floating in the distance? Well, that phenomenon happens in town on occasion too, and it chills a sailor to the bone, it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor, like the walls have become the floor. It's hard to describe, really.
Thank you very much for teaching me so much, friend.
Now what am I to do?
Chat.
Amazing.
Oh! Thank you, Ray, for the Tomcat. I'm assuming that means I need to read some chat. I will read some chat. I see Queen Katie has a clip. This is a regular Twitch clip, so this, I assume, is probably from tonight. So let me load this one up to the clip viewer. This clip is titled The Sin of Wrath from an hour ago. I am way behind. How am I that? I have done nothing. How am I behind? Let's watch this clip to kind of bump out of the way. We're gonna do side quests. We're gonna do bounties. Did that guy just shove me out of the way? Dude, did you just shove me out of the way? I am the protagonist. You are an NPC. You are the one who... I do not get shoved. I am the one who shoves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, was it you? Actually, I wasn't paying attention. I might be shoving the wrong person, but I need to get my wrath out here. Traveling man. Sadly, that wasn't the only time that I gave into my wrath. Thank you very much for that clip. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Oak says 20, Walter White voice, but he gets cut off mid-sentence. I am the, huh? So it's cut off by the pring pring.
Puzzles is stepping out.
No!
See you guys in like 23 minutes and 32 seconds for no reason whatsoever.
Oh! 23 minutes and 32 seconds. Okay, I'm setting a timer. I am setting a timer so we can see that. Let's see, timer, and we want 23 minutes. And actually, that one, I'm gonna do a stopwatch instead. Actually, here, I'll just say this. Here, watch this. Siri, wake me up in 23 minutes. Because I assumed that went on for like 32 seconds. Okay, there we are.
Don't. I paused TGHE episode a lot.
Too late. The timer has been made. The timer has been... Oh, that's what you do. You're watching the Transformers Animated pilot. Go watch it, but then rush back. I want to hear what you think about it. Because I love Transformers Animated so very, 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 very much. Thank you for the 10 bits, Vera. We will miss you, but please come back. Okay, let me read some more in the chat, though. Vera says, I'm so excited for me too. Ray says, I don't like 5v5 games either, but Marvel's Rivals is fun. Okay, so sell me on it then. Like, Ray, Odubi, what is it that makes it fun? Because I remember I was at a friend's house one time and tried out a round of Overwatch, and I did not enjoy it, really. Oak says, yeah, me too. Odubi says, I love Marvel Rivals, TBH. Oak says, I'm awful at it, though. Odubi says, same. Can I shamelessly plug? I have a Discord server for Rivals just for funsies. Sure, plug away. Oak says, Walter White voice, but he's a European. I still feel like I shouldn't say that word. Says, I am the one who knocks. Oak says, give me ideas for who and what to animate. Anime there, Walter White as the European saying, I'm the one who knocks. Oak says, I want to animate something, but I don't know which character and what they would do. Ray says, you wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't pirate music. Piracy is stealing. Oak says, preferably, well, okay. We here in this channel do not advocate any type of illegal behavior, including piracy. There is a difference, though, between the whole thing with, like, you wouldn't pirate a car. Because, like, piracy, it is illegal. But it's different than stealing because, like, you pirate something, you're not taking it away from someone. That person doesn't have less of that. If you steal a car, the person you took it from no longer has a car. If you pirated a car, it's like you made a duplicate of that car. That is a little bit different. Oak says preferably someone with a relatively simple character design. Quickita says for metaphor, you could attempt Heisme maybe, like being upside down or something, you know, like a bat. Vera says protag hover sword. Ray says mob. Oak says to Ray, I would absolutely steal a car if I could do it easily while getting away with it, and it didn't take away from the existing inventory of cars. Oak says it could be any character from anything. I could try a Mob Psycho thing, but then I'd have to live up to the standards of the actual show. Ray says, and finally, some good news. All wheat and wheat byproducts have mysteriously vanished from Logan Prime, and the city council promises that they will be gone forever. But I like wheat and wheat byproducts. Now I'm sad. Heard that the songstress Juna stay in this city. Bet she's a sight for sore eyes. I've been thinking about this. I think, okay, because this game is very much kind of like Persona, right? And so just like in the last dungeon that we did, Heisme joined us. She seems like she's up to something. She's gonna join us. She's gonna be the next, I don't know if she'll be like a full-on party member, because she doesn't seem like a violent person. She's like a singer, but maybe she'll be like a navigator type of a role, but I think she'll be joining us soon. Or maybe she'll be violent. Maybe we'll get there and find out that she just like has the power of guns or something like that. You hear what she wore at the tournament's opening ceremony? Something drop dead gorgeous, I heard. It was like a lace doily that someone mistook for a dress. She sings like an angel. Sure wish I could hear it just once. Oh, you guys like don't have like records and albums here. It's really, really sad. Okay, have I looked at this entire area? I maybe have. I don't know if I have or not. Wait, if I... Where? Okay, I was getting confused in the map as what is me and what is where I'm supposed to go. So, okay, so if I go this way... I think I've been down this way, but I think I came from the right. So if I go straight up ahead... here's new stuff. Who are you? Oh, it's this guy again. Ex-candidate Godard. Did he get dropped out?
Oh.
Quite a scene you made of the exhibition. You satisfied with yourself? Allowing a sanctuary to be executed just to make yourself stand out is exactly the sort of selfish nonsense a delinquent like you would think up.
That wasn't what I... Hey, who are you again? Who are you again, bro?
You mean you forgot me? I'm Godard, champion of the Rogue Tribe. Most unfortunately, I couldn't participate in the exhibition, but still, I am a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes to win. Oh, darn it, if only I'd participated in the exhibition right now, I'd be...
Okay, is this the market?
Thank you.
Were we supposed to get something here? I can't even remember anymore. Can we listen to you guys? No. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Keep going. This city is huge. It's been almost an hour and a half, and all I've done is explore and talk to random people. Quiggita said, this is like in Apollo Justice with the disease called incuritis, the toothbrush of hygienia. Quiggita says, wait, does this mean we're gonna see our tooth friend again? I hope so. I miss him.
Stupendous.
Chatty Idler.
Cracking news, Gromit. I overheard another spectator say Juna's here. She's with Luis, but still, can you believe it?
Juna this, Juna that. She's all you've been talking about lately, you know.
Well, can you blame me? You know how much I like her. Ooh, to be Luis right now.
He probably sleeps with a poster of her above his bed. Wait, is she in a... Oh, I thought she was in a kimono or something like that. That wouldn't make sense. That would be anachronistic. Oh, another unidentified corpse.
We're too late to help the dead, but let's do everything we can to keep the townspeople safe.
Okay. Any other side quests? Excitable man. Dearest, please. Our time here's limited, so let's make sure we go to the Colosseum today, okay? A grand battle between a skilled warrior and a fearsome monster? How could you visit Brialhaven and not bear witness? Are you not entertained? I'm not interested in something that sounds so sweaty. I'd much rather attend one of Lord Milo's speeches instead. Oh, that's good. It's all good. But you can listen to a speech anytime, right? So tonight is watch some violence. Yeah.
Dreadful.
Right. Is there any more side quests?
Say.
Wait. I've been here before. I've been here. That's the troubled old man. Oh, you got a new speech bubble. Can we transcribe another letter for you?
I am in your debt.
I'm truly lucky to have met you, lad. It's impressive to read and write so well when you're still just a wee nipper. Since long ago, I was taught that the Elder were a filthy, impure tribe. I suppose you never know until you meet one, huh? You're filthy and impure, but you're literate.
Okay, this is good. So did we cure his racism? Okay, so we just went in like a big old circle then. I am so lost in this place. So we go back down here and back across. We can make it back out of the water and check some more places. This city is so huge. Ray says, we also will never eat bread again, and that's a pretty big bummer, but this is the balance that must be made between what we desire and what we fear, between pain and pleasure, between wheat, dear listeners, and its byproducts. Oak says, I don't know if people know this, but I have braces. I did not know that. I have never had braces, which is probably quite apparent by the fact that I have a gap between my two front teeth, and I got a crooked tooth right there. You see it? Right? It's bad. Okay, where have we not been? I don't even know where we haven't been yet. Have we been to Seabreeze Street? Let's check there. I don't know. Oak says, it's terrible. My orthodontist won't take them off. It's been 5 years, almost 6 actually. How long do people normally have braces for? Okay, I think we've already been here, right? Yeah, because we collected that guy's side quest. So we gotta get back up. So we don't want Seabreeze Street.
Need a ride?
Need a ride. We have already been to Merchant's Bazaar. Let's go to Arena Front Wharf. And then we'll check the 2 Anglers Inn squares.
Good choice.
Yes. Ray says, would you rather recommend braces or a retainer? I feel like a retainer is probably nice because you can like remove it. Like that flexibility alone has got to be good, right?
Whoa.
That's quite the boat. I wonder if the spectators are coming to the Coliseum aboard it. Boat.
Candidate poster. Denny. Oh, that's the guy with the rook helmet. Freedom of faith, forging a future for the Mustari.
Considering that the church sees them as heretics, this seems a little like a pretty serious topic for the Mustari. I bet as an elder you can sympathize. Still, advocating for religious freedom in a tournament sponsored by a church seems like an uphill battle.
but like people still can vote for it if they want, right? Pew! Oh, wait, hang, another unidentified corpse. I've got to show my girlfriend all the dead bodies today.
They must have been killed at the Coliseum.
Dude, this one is next to water. You saw one up in the middle of the city.
You're like, he's drowned. This one is like, he was killed at the Coliseum. How can they just dump bodies outside like this?
I mean, unless she is like, you know, maybe she is a really, really good, man in pain.
That?
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone moaning in pain.
Wait, did she just fly out of my brain? She was like in the middle of, she flew out of me. Oh, it's this guy. Is this a side quest? Man in pain.
Oh, I really overdid it this time.
Hey, you there. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb on hand, do you? Oh, I got my butt kicked at the Coliseum.
He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way. You have 10 on hand. Want to give him?
Don't give him any. No, we're gonna be nice.
God bless you.
Oh, thank heavens, you just became my best friend. I better get a supporter for this. It still hurts a little, but it's all right now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me, even though I was suffering. You're the only one. So please take this as a reward. Briny threads and a tail bait. Oh, and he died. He disappeared.
Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped.
Such a bother.
And he still won't vote for us, though. Oh, this is Godot.
Hey loser.
Clam, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 10 bits. How are you, Clam? This is like the most haphazard, like, metaphor stream. It just flew out of me again. It's so weird. We're just wandering around looking for side quests right now, and we've spent over an hour and a half exploring this one single city. It is huge. But how you doing, Clam? Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Let's see. Oak says, it was supposed to be 2 years, 6. I don't know if you realize this, Oak. 6 is more than 2. Says, I can't really say because I haven't used a retainer. My teeth have been fine for like 3 years. Atlantic said, okay, I'm finally here. Hey, Atlantic. How you doing? Oak says, like, no issues. Vera said, welcome in. Oak says, Atlantic. Atlantic says, and I feel it is necessary to start out by saying, I didn't kill Duolingo. I was framed by some evil people. Did you guys see that? I posted on the Discord. You have to scroll up because there was a long conversation after it. But Duolingo posted today that their owl is dead. He's been killed. He's dead. Did you guys see that? The official Duolingo account, they're like, whoops, he's dead. Sorry. It's like when Planters killed Mr. Peanut. Oak says, Atlantic was allured by the thirst trap scene where Teddy was born, which actually, thinking about it, Atlantic, Teddy's like 3 months old. Are you sure that's who you want to date? Feels like a bad idea morally. I remember Phoenix came, Phoenix Hero, she came to one of our chats, and she's not even into guys. She's into the ladies. And she was thirsting after Teddy in that. Atlantic says, Teddy doesn't act nor look 3 months old. Quikita says, bless you. Oh, that's probably when I sneezed. Thank you. Atlantic said, bro pulled all 3 females with no effort. Oak says, that is true. He is unfathomably riz. Okay, let's talk to Godot.
Our business is done.
Master Godot, what do you think about the Sanctress's crimes which were brought to light at the exhibition?
Fools.
Fools, they were sins of one woman with no bearing on the crown theocracy as a whole. Sadly, her actions have fueled those who would erode holy authority.
Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all he has to say. You Gabbers, you got nothing to say? Okay, here's another side quest. Brewer.
What is it?
Isn't that the name? Oh, no, that's Brewster. I was going to say the owl in Animal Crossing. It's Brewster. Wait, no, he's not an owl. He's not an owl. The owl is the one who runs the museum. What's Brewster? What is Brewster? He's something. Is he a mole? What was he? What was Brewster? He's the guy who runs the coffee shop. It's been so long since I played Animal Crossing New Horizons.
And what's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy.
Well, hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about from the exhibition. Your face is stuck in my memory. Strange thing, a kid like you in the race?
How rude! And what do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling?
He's a brewer. He's selling alcohol, Gallica. I'm glad that you're too innocent to realize that.
Why, I'm the most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan.
Sounds like good stuff, but Mantis needs a few more years before he can drink, so we'll see you around.
Hold on. I'm willing to break the law. I will sell to minors. I'm sorry. That was all. I have to say it. Okay. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance, so I've got a task I need help with. I'm looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it, either way, you get something out of it. I'll throw in a little extra too. Heck, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough, right? Okay then, here's the deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. Clearly something I would want to get now. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's the great question. A cup that kills the owner with a brew that extends life? Take a sip, and which legend wins? He's gonna kill a lot of people. Or is he gonna just kill himself? Like put his brew in there and drink it and see if he dies. Locate the Chalice of Legends and deliver it to the requester. I'm glad there's no time limit because I have no idea where to look for something like that.
You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, if you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legend is.
Let me have a sip of water and then read some more chat. There's been a lot of reading and wandering. But at least it looks like we will have plenty to do between now and Luis's soiree. But yeah, like I said, I'll read some more here. Let's see. Quickita said, Gallica looking at Mantis, writing down the old man's letter and seeing him. Only do scribbles on the letter. No words, just scribbles. Says, Vero, are you on mobile? I think I have a very funny pin to have, lol. Vera said, nah, I'm on PC. Oak says, Vero. Quickita says, thank you. And there's where I wrote stuff down. Oak says, Lurk trying a traditional drawing for the first time in a while. What do you the word sake for? For the first time in a while. Let us know how it goes. If you're feeling confident, and post on the Discord, please. Ray says to me, you can't just say perchance. I don't think I said perchance. Did I mess up and have a one-word sentence there? Vera said, I'm surprised you were punctual. Well, that's not punctual. Just means like on time. What is the word for like someone who uses proper punctuation? Ray says a Goomba walks into a bar and turns around. Vera said swindle mentioned. I love swindle. Quickita says add quote. I thought the pigeon was headless. No, the pigeon is just dead. Vera says, oh, whoops, and edits the quote. Quickita says, I love that quote. Vera said, Lovelace is picking up. Crystal says, I don't know, man. Lovelace is good. Quickita said, Lovelace is good. Yeah, a little dumb, but good. Lovelace is a furry himbo. And then Oak and Crystal doing some commands. Quickita with keyboard slam says, I laughed out loud when he said Bitcoin. I can't even remember what word he said instead. Oh, there we go. Timestamp 5656. I am still just as far behind as I was before, about 40 minutes. Crystal saying, just finished a test and now we're allowed to go home. I went to school for just one subject. Dang. Well, Crystal, I'm so happy to see you here because like normally you said just Fridays and Sundays now. So everybody, we got some Crystal here. Yeah. Vera said, how was the test? Crystal said, nailed it. Nice, says, easy peasy. Surprisingly, no, not surprisingly, it's your skills. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy for you, Crystal, because you're awesome. Vera says, Judge, Moonlight says, hi, Logan, hour mark 1. How you doing, Moonlight? Good to see you. You know the drill. How was work? Assuming you had work. And okay, so I'm 37 minutes behind in chat, everybody. Oh, okay, let's talk to this guy. Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refuses to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported being attacked by the same ghost. Not that I've been able to find it myself, but you're a candidate, eh? Going up and down the countryside in that runner of yours. You've seen your share of monsters and secrets. I've got... wait, is this about a bounty? What? About a bounty?
Oh, that makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a bill up to take it out.
Yeah.
Let's head to the recruitment center and see if there's any information on a bounty.
Okay, so that we've made some progress on that already. We need to... I don't even know where the recruitment center is. Oh, wait, is that someone to talk to, or is that Gallica? Gallica, what are you doing over here? Did you get caught behind this dude? Just fly around the guy, Gallica. Gallica, fly around the guy. Gallica, what are you doing? Oh, there. Oh, so that's why she keeps flying out of my head here on the screen, is because she gets stuck behind things. Her pathing gets all messed up and they reset her. Ogre the duty command says, Judgy, how I've missed you. Quickita says, I was the only vote for actual Glidell. I don't know if you realize this, Glidell doesn't seem like a nice person. If he wasn't purple, would you love him? Would you love him if he was not purple, Queen Katie? Bellowing man. Listen, just move about like we practiced and you'll win. This may be your first monster, but that doesn't matter. A paltry task. No monster's a match for me. Whoa! That's the spirit. That's the birth of a new brawler king. Now get out there. Okay, let's find out how this whole thing works. We're not going to do this today. Tacturn receptionist. At the exhibition of the brave, aren't you the one who... No, forget I said anything. I don't really care for the answer. I don't know what brings you to the Varem Coliseum, but the seats are filled and we're in no need of challengers at the moment.
Not.
Kinda rude, huh? All the same, it's not like we have time to become gladiators, even if we wanted to.
Hail, warriors.
Hail, warriors! Welcome to the Varenmo Coliseum. By that sword on your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate. And I've got bad news for you. The Coliseum's really booming in the aftermath of the exhibition. We're too busy to accept new competitors right now.
Not.
Is that popular, huh? Guess we should focus on the infiltration mission for right now anyway.
Okay, so I guess we'll be doing that later on at some point. Quigator says, but Gladell didn't fit in before. Vera said, speaking of which, Quigator says, well, I guess. Vera said, Gladell mentioned.
Really now?
Okay, so we still gotta find the recruitment center. I guess we'll just take the boat around, do some more places. City is so big. Yes, let's go to Angler Square Inn District. No, we'll go to the Night Prowler first. Because the Inn District is where we will also need to talk to that informant. So let's collect more stuff first. It's the Night Prowler. I doubt there'll be anything there, but let's check it out. See. Quigate says, well, I guess. Vera says, Gladell mentioned. Quigate says, Gladell mentioned. Beowulf says, hello, lonely man. Just got off work. Beowulf, I had a question about this, but I can't remember what it was. I'm just very confused. It sounds like I just got to do a lot of side quests before the soiree, but then they're acting like you need to do stuff before this, like you need to infiltrate before the soiree. But if I infiltrate and go around killing guys with keys, then I'll get found out. So do I am so confused. So is this just like a Persona 1 where we secure the infiltration route before the soiree, and then on the soiree, I am so confused. Then we steal the treasure and steal hearts. Vera said, welcome in. Quigata says, hey, Beowulf. Crystal says, Beo, hello. Quigata said, oh, also, I posted my funny clip edit earlier. I'm excited. It was very good. I don't know what I was doing with that face. I don't know why you guys put up with me, but it was funny. So thank you again very much, Queen Katie, for posting that. I appreciate it. All right, overly familiar man.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend, Mantis, oh, what a pleasure. But why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But you visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend.
Back off, little man, he's mine! You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us?
Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Oh, so you're not even really the owner then? Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan, but even after my paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respectable Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble Paripus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me, but he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And, of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. I'll take it. Listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow, positively dripping with disdain for us common folk. Can't miss him, I'm sure. I'll be waiting here. You just need to let me know when you've got your hands on that deed. When you've done the deed for the deed. I need to negotiate and retrieve the deed taken as a loan collateral. Is this going to be one of those things where we go to him and he's like, well, I'll give you the deed. All right. Oh. My alarm's going off. Vero! Vero! Are you done watching your episode? Vero, that's my alarm! Vero! Everyone start shouting for Vero. Vero! Vero, my alarm went off! You're supposed to be back now! I need to negotiate and retrieve the deed. Oh, yeah, so I was saying, I wonder if it's going to be a thing where we go to him. It's like, we need the deed back. It's like, well, I get the deed, but I really want a cowboy hat. That guy's a cowboy. Go to the cowboy hat. It's like, I'd give you the cowboy hat, but boy, I could really use a grape soda. And we're like, that guy's a grape soda. Go to the guy with the grape soda. It's like, well, I'd give you the grape soda, but I really just need a roll of duct tape. And we're like, okay, that guy's got his duct tape. Go to the duct tape. It's like, oh, man, I would totally give you some duct tape, but I just need a hug. And then we give him a hug, and then we get everything. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? So, we negotiate and retrieve the deed taken as loan collateral. The nobleman creditor might be at the Coliseum in Arena Front Wharf. We were just there.
So we're looking for a pompous Ishkia, huh?
All right.
One who enjoys watching fights? You thinking what I'm thinking? Violent is what I'm thinking. That's how I solve all my problems.
Let's not.
Let's avoid going that way. It feels kind of sketchy. I don't like it.
Okay, so I guess we can go back to the Coliseum and see if we can get that done like right away, unless it'll take a time. Actually, no, let's keep checking everything else. Let's go to the Inn District now. I think this should hopefully be the last district that will have all the side quests, and we'll be able to at least spend some time tonight accomplishing things rather than just getting a to-do list.
All right then, Anglers in Square, mind you don't fall in like a drunk.
Let's see, can we get a set? Oh, also, I posted my funny clip edit earlier. I'm excited. Mantis be like Oprah. You have a side quest. You have a side quest. Everyone has a side quest. Oak says, wait, Discord message was updated. It's just the command in here, because it used to say, Logan finally got a Discord. Now it's just like, Logan has a Discord. Oh, we've been here before. Okay, this is where we started. So we gotta find, one of these inns has an informant in it. I don't know which one. So let's see, probably not this one because there's a big lady in front of it. Come one, come all in.
Oh, I can't believe this place is full too. Isn't there any way we can avoid staying at that dump?
Can we go in this one? Golden Corral Pavilion.
We definitely spend the night in luxury here, but I don't know if we'd be able to relax staying in the same inn as Forden.
So where's the other? I guess we can go to our inn. Is our inn the one that has the informant in it? Or is it this one? Watchtower? There's a watchtower?
This door's unlocked. I bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? It'd be a wonderful date to take me on. Protagonist, blink, 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 pat my eyes. If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover?
If I gaze out at the scenery from here, time will pass.
How about a bit of a break?
Sorry, we still have stuff to do.
Okay, let's get going.
I will romance you later. Wait, yeah, we're talking later. That's the lady who kills children. Okay, let's see if the informant is it. No, this is Spider's Den. It was like a different inn, right? That we're supposed to find the informant at? Yeah, this is just our room. I don't even know anymore. We could have said, wow, the captions are really doing a good job with the math talk. Really? Moonlight says, because I know you're gonna ask, no work today, just late. How are you today, Logan? I'm doing well. And never feel like you're late or anything like that. You were here precisely when you need to be. Oh, here we go. The Greatest Catch Tavern. That's the one with the big lobster tank in the middle, right? I think this is where the informant is, maybe. But I'm glad you're doing good, Moonlight. Oh, who's this guy? Almost sober, man.
All very nice.
I thought they were gross at first. No, I'm almost sober. But pair them with the ale, and these seafood dishes are superb. I'm broke, so I plan to quit drinking for a while, but that siren song of sweet ale, man. I'm almost sober, I promise.
What do you think, Hulkenberg? Have you not decided our plans for the day? It's like you've been wandering around for almost 2 hours. Even knowing we mustn't let our guard down, a breather might do us some good. I've been thinking of my once compatriot Rodante. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way we might see the truth through a fair and honest duel. I don't think I have that yet, so you'd risk your life. That same dialogue as before then. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I already talked to you. I'm hammering that button. I want to get out of here. Bye, lady. You made me talk to you twice. How dare you? Oh, seasoned man. I thought this would be the informant.
Fancy a bit of info?
Oh, he is. He's a seasoned informant.
Money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. As long as you've got it, you can do pretty much anything. So, what do you want to know?
Bye. Oh, a lot of stuff. Crew quarters. Oh, so we can find out about the people that we're going to be murdering. Crew quarter Sergeant Xanth. Learn about the tactics and weaknesses of Sergeant Xanth of the crew quarters. Yeah, let's buy it. I got tons of money.
Fancy a bit of info?
There's a man named Sergeant Xanth among Luis's subordinates. He's the officer in charge of the Charidris's crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough character.
Xanth! What? Oh, that important-looking guy we saw on the charge race the other day.
What, an acquaintance of yours? Then you might know this already, but he's a large man wearing armor who holds strength is justice as his creed. I hear he was once a competitor at the Colosseum, too. He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Since he's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work well, too. But Luis values power, so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, if Luis trusts him, you can bet he's strong as blazes.
I see, we'll have to find ways to inflict status ailments. Crap! And it'd certainly be a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. No such thing as being too prepared, so let's head there when we're sure we're ready. Status ailments. Okay. Also, I should, by the way, before buying any more, let's save our game. I don't think we have saved once since we started tonight. We should be saving. Let's see. Oh, there's where the Gallop raid was. I'm so far behind. Vera said Gallop, not in a raid. But then the raid house says laughing. Never mind. Crystal says, oh. Quiggy said law belated raid, I guess. Crystal says laughing. Vera said, what was that? Gallop said playing PC Builder Simulator 2.
Fancy a bit?
I guess if you know how to build a PC, that's probably awesome. Oh, hang on, Vero. Vero with a clip. Let's load this up at the clip viewer so we can check out this one together. And then there's another one with Oak right afterwards. So we'll see these back to back. Then we'll get back to buying stuff from Informant. This clip from 43 minutes ago is titled Beef Breaks on Stream. I really need to figure out a way. I tried increasing the volume on Beef. Did not work out very well. I got to figure out a way to make it louder.
Believes in our waspinator's supremacy.
At least he got Waspinator right. Quiggity said, I just realized I don't think Logan has seen my first timestamp. He'll be shocked. I was. And here's the other clip. This one's from Oak titled, Gallica Realizes Her Mistake. I hope it's not dating me.
Huh? Wait, what's hollering like that? What's going on? Horns? Horns? Why you got so many horns? Why you all horn? Never mind.
I cut myself off before having Gallagher say that. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Wait, let's click out of here. Did I? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Quickie says, lol, I called it. Vera said, speaking of which, that's just sad. I'm sure the first time someone calls him uncool, he would deflate. I heard that. Oh man, that eye makeup is awesome. Quickie says, add quote, my head's in the wall. Stroll. I don't think this is healthy of me. Quickie said, it's not a montage, Logan. Vera says, add quote. Oh, he adds a quote. Quiggy says, I'm giggling so much again in my clip edit. Beowulf says, how far back is he? Vera said, like 40 minutes. Beowulf says, oh gosh. Quiggy said, yeah, he only got to my clip edit, which was at 25:25. Vera says, wait. Quiggy says, or somewhere around that. Vera said, no slow mode. Quiggy says, oh yeah, what the heck? Salute, good catch, Vero. Beowulf says, no, I'm on mobile. Vera said, took me a while. Lol. Quiggy said, that youth just needs to say no more often. Vera says, sigh. Ray says, there have been findings of the very first Roman meme. It goes like this, 1, 2, 2, 50, but in a 2x2 grid. I see what you did there, because you convert that to the Roman numerals, it's loss. Because it's I, L. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Quiggy said, BRB, gonna grab a snack. Enjoy your snack, Quiggy. Beowulf says, I mean, the ocean is a soup, so I'd certainly hope it's not a person. Is the ocean a soup? Are you one of those people, Beowulf, who tries to claim that cereal, breakfast cereal, is a soup? Quiggy says, salute to Vero, good luck with whatever you have. Vero with lurk, and Ray says, geology is adding a new type of rock on the ground that's been, that's been a while since anyone has done that. Quiggy says, to Goddard. Says that guy that I called old Logan, I forgot about him. Quiggy said, Logan is old, confirmed. Clam says, I'm doing good. I have no voice. No! You need a voice. Rest up your voice. I lost my voice a while back and it was awful. Beowulf said time to go home, so I'll be back in like half an hour. So Beowulf, you're probably already back now because it's been over a half hour. Are you back? Is Vero back? I was shouting and hollering for Vero. Weedle says hello. How you doing, Weedle? Welcome. Weedle, I need to know. Is it because of you having your first year here in Utah that we've had such a mild winter? Like every time, we've got a few snowstorms, but it's all been very mild. We haven't had like a 2-foot snow dump. And I'm wondering if it's because the weather is like, I gotta ease Weedle into this. Clam says, yo to Weedle. Weedle says, Clam, I am Eepy the Neepy. Quiggy said, no, purple is Goodell's only redeeming trait. Imagine going around by boat was like in Persona 5. It cost money to travel. Logan would have been broke by now. Oh, it'd be awful. Oak says, Vero. Quiggy says, Logan, you jump scared me with that scream for Vero. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Wait. Hang on. Quick, it says Mantis's to-do list is as long as average CVS receipt, long enough to rescue someone in a ditch. I'm almost caught up. Did all the chatting stop? I guess the chatting stopped. Did the chat no. I guess there was just a long stretch where there was very little chatting. Wow, how about that? Because Crystal with the timestamp 1:49:05. I'm only 4 minutes behind. How the heck did that happen? Yeah, because I don't think it scrolled without me or anything. Okay, Crystal, I'm gonna catch up to chat, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Bye.
Blitzwing was there and you didn't tell me?
Wait, what do you mean I didn't tell you? Vera, I've told you numerous times my favorite version of Blitzwing is the one in Transformers Animated. He's fantastic. He's so much fun. He's the one character I told you over and over again was going to be there. I also told you that Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants, is the voice of Starscream in that. But yeah, go back on Discord and like search for like Blitzwing, and you'll find repeated instances of me saying my favorite version of Blitzwing is in Transformers Animated, unless I've only said it here in chat. I'm not sure. But Vera, my alarm went off and I called for you and you were gone. But how'd you like it? How'd you like the episode? I am almost caught up to chat. It's kind of amazing, Vero. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got to buy more stuff from this guy. Starboard Corridor Chief Thaba. Okay. Buy this.
Fancy a bit of it?
That old fart, eh? Maintenance Chief Saber, eh? He's in charge of the starboard corridor. Can't take a joke, so I never gotten along with him. He's as strong as you expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. So it sounds like we want to use magic for him, because I assume when he says attacks, he means like physical attacks, right? As you can guess, if you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up earning.
Just between us.
That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either, from what I hear. To win, you'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without them bouncing back at you. Not that I'd expect you to end up fighting him. So how do we do that? Do we have to erect physical attack bounce backer barriers on ourselves? This is starting to sound hard.
That guy sounds like a massive pain in the ... If we don't improve our skills, we'll be done for. And since he uses magic that repels physical attacks, we want to find some way to dispel that too.
I received okay, so there's some way to dispel that, apparently. Master Gleckham. Oh, somebody else mentioned Gleckham, didn't they?
Fancy a bit of info?
Master Sergeant Gleckham is in charge of the port corridor. Quite frankly, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. He's an intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman and swings his axe all around him. You'll want to watch for it or it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out. Oh, okay, so daze, that's like status ailments. We got to get stuff that protects from that. All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you could beat him without much hassle.
Does he mean in the same way Hulkenberg does? This sounds like this is going to be complicated fighting.
Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind.
Guess so.
We'll need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful. Really? But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy could fall, and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat skills before fighting.
This is sound like I'm gonna need to grind a lot of archetypes. Okay, what else we got here? We got one more boss, and then we got locations for our new side quests that we've achieved. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Fancy a bit of info?
The Charadrius Elmsman, Carbio, is stationed on the bridge. He's a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say, I know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. Oh, I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess.
Come on.
We're not paying for that. What's his fighting style?
Are you planning to spar with him? Well, easy over the bow, you bow, huh?
Hey, Logan.
Hey!
Update from last stream.
Ooh.
I've beaten Metaphor.
Ooh.
It was amazing. And I'm almost to where you are now in my new game plus.
Wait, already? Why? That's fast. Well, I guess it's new game plus, so like stuff carries over, so it's probably easy to like breeze through. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Tiff! Tiff, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad that you enjoyed however the ending is. I still am wondering if metaphor is going to be more literal than we realize, that this will be like a metaphor, and that all of this is just representing something that's actually happening like in the real modern day world, and that all these characters are like analogs for like other people in present day, or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a theory, like take a big swing, but I'm probably very, very much wrong. I am excited. I did just post today on YouTube that old Persona 5 clip when we met the, I guess I'll just say in the Panopticon. And I made a guess about a thing that ended up being pretty on the money, and so I'm like, I like when I post guesses I'm right. I do feel bad. I feel like I need to post more videos when I guess things wrong so people don't think I'm like cheating or something. I saw one of the clips I did on TikTok. People were doing the jokingly accusing me of having played the game previously by doing the Squid Game meme. He's played these games before. But anyway, how you doing, Tiff? So good to see you. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Let me have a sip of water here, and then we'll keep going. And Crystal says, is he so behind that we're on slow mode already? He's in fact behind, chat. 42 minutes behind. Nuh-uh, not anymore. I'm less than 10 minutes behind now, Crystal. Quickita says he's so close. What the heck? There must have been unless my chat just missed a lot of chatting and somehow skipped over it. I guess there was just a lot of not chatting right there. In between Crystal saying 42 minutes behind and Quickita said he's so close. What? Thank you, Tiff, for the objection. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, and just another reminder. I mentioned this at the beginning of the chat, but now that we have more people here, I do want to remind you guys, I mentioned this on Discord. On Friday, we are still scheduled to have a stream. I do have an acting job that day. They're claiming we should wrap up by about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but when I got the call sheet and voucher payment info, they technically have me down as available to stay as late as 8 p.m. And so assuming we end on time, which will probably happen, I should be fine. But if they decide to slow down or go late or something like that, which they apparently have the right to do, we might have to cancel the stream. I will update on Discord on Friday. But also Clam, is Clam still here? Clam, I did find out. It's our buddy Brian, classic Brian. I'm gonna be playing off of him, so that'll be fun. The two of us are gonna be doing the ad together. Anyway, okay.
You planning to spar with him? Well, easy.
Oh, look at that! Batman on just gifted a sub to Clam. Okay, so I assume Clam either is here, or unless I guess Batman on probably can gift subs to people who were previously here. So there, Clam, enjoy your sub. You are now back in the Hey Hey channel, which you created. I don't know if you guys realize this. Clam is the one that created that, because originally that was just subscriber chat, and then Clam was just always typing Hey Hey, just constantly Hey 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 Hey. So then I started typing back Hey Hey. Then he typed back Hey Hey again. Then other people would join in Hey Hey, and so it just turned into the Hey Hey channel. So now you can access your baby again, your other baby besides Henry, and I hope Henry is doing well. Okay, now let's play some game, and then I'll read some more in the chat in just a minute.
You planning to spar with him? Well, he's the only one Luis granted the privilege of being the helmsman among all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong one. Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in a storm once, and rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to his second command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it? Oh, so does that mean we want to go when the weather is bad? When it's like a lightning storm? That if we do that, we just fight his second in command instead of him? Or does that mean that he turns it over to him and so he can like focus on fighting us instead?
Thanks.
Instead of having his attention divided? I don't know.
Guess we better prepare some electric magic then. But he's one of Luis's handpicked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. If time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Slow and steady wins the race after all. No point in hurrying. That's right. Aesop exists in this world.
Okay, what else? We got a few more things to do for... Yeah, we got to do the rest of these things, and then we got to do some side quests. It's over 2 hours, and we have accomplished nothing in this stream tonight. Let's see. Quickita says he's so close. What the heck? Clam says, wait, Weedle is in Utah and we haven't hung out in the theater? Yes, Weedle is in Utah. Has been like the entire, this past school year, basically, Clam. And in fact, Beowulf and Weedle were talking about the two of them getting together and like go to the Minecraft movie. I'm like, well, you know, if you want more company, I can come along. Yeah, like, Clam, why don't you pressure Beowulf and Weedle into having all of us like hang out or something? Quickita said that slow mode actually helped. Huh. Vera said, I don't remember that. Maybe I forgot, dang. About Blitzwing says, I enjoyed it. The team is doomed, to be honest, lol. Optimus is carrying them hard. Vero, do you know, I told you, and I know I told you this, but you probably also forgot this. Who is voicing Optimus Prime in this one? It's David Kaye. It's the guy who voiced Megatron in Beast Wars. Sounds very different. And in fact, apparently when they called him into audition, he's like, they want me back to be Megatron again. Instead, they got Corey Burton to play Megatron. He's the guy who played Shockwave in G1. So everybody's just got all their roles shuffled around, but it's fantastic. It is so good. Animated Megatron is probably my favorite Megatron. Galvatron's my favorite, any Decepticon leader. But I mean, it can't be Galvatron, animated Megatron.
I remembered that one. Told Paul and he was surprised.
Nice! Awesome! I did Prince Paul enjoy it as well? And thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. I should probably play some, because even though I'm almost caught up in chat, I think I did chase away all the lurkers that we had on YouTube. So yeah, if you're on YouTube right now, no, you're not. Unless you're watching the VOD, you're not there live. I chased all of you away by just distracting things. Anyway, I should play some game. So we want security guard, Salva. Oh, wait, is this another person there? I thought we already talked about all of Luis's goons.
Fancy a bit of info?
Salva, you say? Oh, he's a Chorry Driss's guard chief. Got some business with him? He's not someone you'll have the opportunity to meet with often. His job's to patrol the Chorry Driss on the lookout for intruders. A chief of security's no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who's earned Luis's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against that.
That's between us.
But I hear he's weak to projectiles and lances, though. Maybe his reaction time's slow, what with wearing that big helmet and all. That's about it. Remember that one on the off chance you find yourself against him.
So?
No doubt he's powerful if he's in charge of Luis's guards. If we don't come at him with all we've got, we're in trouble. We need to be confident. We're ready to fight. Oh, and he uses almighty magic, huh? Sounds like it'll be trouble, but maybe we can retaliate with some of our own.
Okay, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we're finally into side quest territory. Avian of Gracia Forest. This is where we got to get the berries to save the children from dying, right? I think, something like that.
On this.
Oh, I'm guessing you're after the dragon thistleberry? The Cocosado that lords over the area loves them too, so be careful. The Cocosados will unleash terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt neither. Hope your dragon thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly.
Got it. We'll make sure we prepare thoroughly, Mantis.
Okay. Next up, Fiend of the Forsaken Tower. This is where we got to get the horn, right? For the painter who loves horn things.
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters.
What? Yeah, yeah, we know it, bro. Yeah, oh, no, we don't know it. Oh, that's right, the guy said we have to talk to him to find out where it is. That is far away. Oh, but it'll cross over Katharina. So we'll get to maybe level up her again.
The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
This place.
A tower shrouded in mystery despite being centuries old, remaining in pristine shape. Some saw its strategic value as a watchtower, but that plan was suddenly abandoned.
Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the August.
That's between us.
Be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will, hurt, let's just say, so keep your defenses up. But I've heard that you can remove its buff before its next attack. The rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You best be sure you could use some of that.
Receive scrap of paper, blah, 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 blah. Okay, just 2 more. Oh, ingredients of Oceana. I guess that's important. We still need to make something with milk with some other lady. We'll figure that out later, though. Village Trading, Port Brialhaven. Learn about what goods are sold in Nudo. Oh, yeah, that's a place we got to go to, right?
Cheers.
You know a village called Nudo, a little ways up north of here. It might look abandoned at first, but there's still shopping to do there. And again, they sell mostly rubbish like rusty swords and armor. Maybe if you polish them up, you'll find some rare treasures. They also sell hex-boiling bath bomb. Oh, we can get more stuff! More nudity in the game for y'all, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's right, we gotta get a toothbrush there. And that's the milk, we need the milk, right? So we'll get milk there for that one lady. That's about all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading that direction. I received scrap of paper, blah, 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 blah. Okay, are we finally done collecting side quests? Next thing we need to do before we do something today is we need to find the recruitment center. I have no idea where, but I think recruitment centers are shared, right? So I'll just hop over to Martira and talk to their recruitment center, I guess. Let's just do that, unless
Unless, does it say, one of these will say where the recruitment center is? Worship Harbor. Oh, maybe it's the Worship Harbor. Charidris. It doesn't look like it is. It does not look like it is. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go to Martira's. We can fast travel there, and we want to go to the thoroughfare square. Okay. Oh, we're so close to being able to actually do something tonight. Let's see. Vera says, I like him. Vera said, I'm just that good. Oak says, Unlurk finished doing a bunch of weird doodles. But are they doodles that you are proud of? Oh, we can do more people here. Once famed painter. Oh, we talked to this guy before.
Actually,
I can't believe about Lady Joanna. A long while ago, I painted a portrait of her when she was pregnant. If that child grew up, perhaps the future would have been different. I forgot. Yeah, everybody here just probably barely found out about Lady Joanna being evil. Hi, Stroll. Oh, and your bubble's disappearing again when I go up to you, bro. Maybe. Oh, we probably still need to go talk to that fishmonger guy. That's probably why. Finally, recruitment dispatcher. Now the kidnappings are solved. I'd say life's gotten easier. Oh, more beef longa.
Beef longa says, basketball banana smoothie. Will I break? If I day it 5 more times. Basketball banana smoothie. Basketball banana smoothie. Basketball banana smoothie. Basketball banana smoothie. Basketball banana smoothie.
Thank you very much for that beef long. And actually, Vero, you have no idea how helpful that is. Literally today, this morning, while I was eating breakfast, I was thinking back on streams and I thought, crap, what was that kind of catchphrase, the fake catchphrase that we came up based on... Actually, no, Queen Katie, it's not a fake catchphrase. It's a real catchphrase. It was based on Queen Katie's captions. And I couldn't remember what it was. Basketball banana smoothie. And I was like, crap, I think I wrote it down somewhere, but I couldn't find where I wrote it down. So you're actually kind of a lifesaver there. So thank you very much. I appreciate that, Vero. And thank you for the 50 bits and for the Beef Longa TTS. I should read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Let's see, Vera with the unlurk. And there's where Tiff came in. Oak says, I think we should remove slow mode because Logan is so close to catching up. That is fair, I guess, right now, but we might have to put it back on. Quickita says to Tiff, you're a speed runner. Tiff says, I'm on the road to Brylehaven spelling now. Okay, so you are almost where we are. Bill says, back home now, lonely man. Welcome back, Beowulf. We were just talking about you and Weedle and your Minecraft movie plans. Clam says, quick, we need to type a lot of nonsense so we can't catch up. Queeky to the keyboard slam. Clam says, what we need to do is start telling a story one sentence at a time. Sounds like you guys could play an improv game. Vera says, and Oak with the timestamp 2 hours. So see, I'm only 10 minutes behind. Now the kidnappings are solved. I'd say life's gotten easier, if only by a smidge. Now then, any requests you'd like to take on? By the way, you know Katharina, yeah? She kept pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. Oh, I forgot, she did us a solid. That's the best bounty hunter in the whole county, whole country, not county, country right there. So I can't turn her down. Don't be slacking now that you got a pay raise, all right? I hear a voice within my mind. Haha, no need to fake me, I'm sure bounty hunting's calling your name too. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus. I'm glad that apparently I'm just telepathic with my friends. My reward money for completing bounties has increased. I'm glad that that's what it was. They're not like, I'm thinking about Katharina and then she's like in the middle of making out with some guy. And I'm like, I don't want to think about those things. Bounty target. There's a new one. Fatolich. Oh man, he's such a fat lich. Lamentable dead. I need to slay the Fatolich in the Tomb of Lament north of Brylehaven. The informant in the tavern, Angler's Inn Square in Brylehaven. I gotta go back there to talk to that. The one here in Martira doesn't. Okay. We also gotta do Fat Lich.
What do you think of this?
A bounty contract this time for Fatolich, the apparition, a monster who's taken up residence in a cemetery in Brylehaven.
Oh, so that's the guy who probably has the cup that we're trying to get for the guy, yeah?
He sculpted the graveyard into his own undead paradise, filled with demon skeletons raised to do his bidding. It's not just controlling the undead, seems like it's compelled a living beast to protect it, so you have to fight both of them at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you.
I'm so sorry that I keep switching back and forth between accents with every random NPC. Some have accents, some don't.
Even after everything we did at the exhibition? Well then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Mantis, we can handle this, right?
Leave it to us.
Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target hunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Here, I'll show you where it is.
If you want to know more about the apparition you're after, then you should speak with the informant in
Good hunting to
Brylehaven.
you.
The Lich is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring that back as proof of completion. Then, I don't know, maybe give it to a brewer, let him put some beer in it and drink it and see if he dies.
Let's do it.
Grieving the ghost of the goblet. I need to slay the Fatto Lich in the Tomb of Lament north of Brylehaven. The informant at the tavern in Angler's Inn Square in Brylehaven should have more details. Yay! Okay, so that's got to be all the side quests, right? That has to be all of them. Oh, so that's like on the way. We can stop at one place and then go to the next place.
The Tomb of Lament is here, pretty far north, isn't it?
Oh, and we can go alternate routes? Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Place.
A mass grave for the child victims of an ancient plague. When rumors of voices crying out for their parents began, only criminals were buried here.
Let's see.
That's the Tomb of Lament.
Thank you.
That's
I think that was very important for Gallica to say that to us. Vera says, blah, 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 you've lost the game, all of you. No! Actually, that Persona 5 clip is going up tomorrow on YouTube. Weedle says, I want a Subway sandwich. I used to, but then they stopped carrying the kind of sauce that I like. They always had this sweet Southwest Chipotle sauce that I'd put on a steak, egg, and cheese sandwich. I loved it. I talked about it during our Danganronpa V3 playthrough. And they got rid of that sauce, and they replaced it with crap that tastes like burnt Taco Bell. Quicketa says, oh no, mister, you've lost the game, poor guy. Clam says, I was sitting in the boardroom about to give a presentation. I was completely unprepared. I adjusted my tie nervously and began. Is this a story? Do we have to hear the presentation that Clam gave? Oak said to Clam, I would, but slow mode. Clam says, yay, I have a sub. Usually only give subs, lol. And they say, yes, I can say hey, hey again. Vera says, hey, hey. Clam says, thank you so much. And Tiff says, hey, hey. Oak says he's like only 10 minutes behind. We should annihilate slow mode. Vera says, fine.
Is that the thing that one guy was talking about? I remember him mentioning he wants some kind of cup.
Do you need it? Well, you can keep it afterwards as long as you show it to me as evidence.
got it.
He's like, yeah, you just take your ancient relic. I don't care.
Got it. Then it's off to Brylehaven to talk to that informant.
Huh? Why? Who?
It was a story, but nobody joined and not like this.
Oh, the not like this was the emote. Not like this. Well, it's okay, people. Not everybody knows how to yes and. Clam. Okay, so we need to go back to Brylehaven. And yes, we want Brylehaven, and we want that, where was it? The greatest catch. Yes.
Let's go.
Go there. We'll talk to him, and then we'll finally be able to do something. We're over 2 hours into the stream, and we have literally done nothing. I feel like I'm not even like goofing off very much, like making jokes about stuff. I'm just frantically trying to get things done, and it's not working.
Fancy a bit of info?
Okay, yes, I want a bit of info. Want you to tell me about Fat Liches, Ghost of the Tomb of Lament.
Wanting on this?
Wanting on this, eh? The Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you all about it. About it is called a Fatto Lich. People say it's a ghost. That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Chimenza.
That's between us.
It's not just fighting two enemies at once that's a problem. When the Chimenza's around, Fat Lich's attacks get stronger. Okay, so it sounds like you want to kill it first. It uses powerful dark magic, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Chimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out. As you might expect, seeing as it's a ghost, Fat Lich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt keeping that handy.
No kidding.
Got it. Our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic and also summon wind and light magic of our own.
There's Guptoros over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up all its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. I fought a Guptoros, haven't I? That sounds really familiar. That's about it. Or was that a boss? Was that the boss in one of the dungeons we did? Watch your step unless you want your next step to be in the grave. Okay,
Hey,
we're
listen.
finally done. Finally done searching for side quests. Oakland Smile says, I drew a bunch of freaks. Have you posted said freaks into the Discord so that we can all enjoy the freakiness? Let's go ahead and save before we figure out what we're doing here today now. Let's see. Vera says, yummy freaks. Oak says, I wish there was a truly realistic pencil I could use digitally. Clam says, wait, y'all are here and haven't come to see a show? Typical. Oak says to Vera, no, they were too freaky to be yummy. Although, Clam, to be fair, I don't know if now is the best time to come see one of our improv shows at the moment, just because we're in that weird little space.
Maybe give us a little bit of time to figure out how the heck to get everything to work properly there. Okay, so we gotta find where was the area around here that had that stage? Ah, it's this area. Maybe we'll go debate Penguin, and then do some in the evening, and then the next day we'll maybe set off to one of the side quests or something like that. Bill says to Clam, I'm in! Redacted. Oak says, wow, 20 watchers! Oh, the days way back when we used to have that on the reg, as the hip kids say, during the Danganronpa days. Okay, so yeah, so we did. Actually, I'll save right out here just in case, because almost every time, 2 out of 3 times when we've done one of these debates, I have failed and have had to come back and save scum. So that's what we're doing here. Crystal says, wow, people listening to Logan yapping? Oak says 20 watchers and Logan just chased 3 away by yapping too hard. Vera said, yes, he did. Wanted to watch more, but taking a tiny break to say hi and hang out for a bit.
Weird little space in a planetarium? More likely than you think.
Weird little space in a planetarium. That sounds like, I don't know, that just sounds like a song lyric to me for some reason. But no, it's I'm talking about when we do our improv shows. So not about coming to see like me do a planetarium presentation. That's just educational. Do you really want to be educational? I don't know about, our bellies are almost touching. Dude, you want to be educational, do you? But thank you very much for the 10 bits.
I can do something for...
Yeah, Gene, somebody else mentioned this dude. Oh, he's like a pickpocket or something? Oh, and we also still gotta find the Ishkia guy outside the Coliseum to get that deed back.
Improving everyone's lives is my top priority. Corruption, injustice, I'll never stand for those.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on.
He must not be an important candidate. He doesn't have a character portrait.
Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? You can lower the other candidate's support. You might be able to win Luisa's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. You can put the future you're imagining into words. I'm sure people will follow you.
If I enter the debate, eloquence and imagination will increase.
If it goes well, I think you might even get some donations. How about it? Want to try?
Let's do it. Let's do something. We're finally doing something. We're going to make time advance. Vera says, I love how tiny Batman is. Can we get his head? Did I hear instant kill? Oh, that's going to be quite the death counter day. Can you get those? I mean, in Persona, we could collect the homunculi to, like, defend against that. Is there an item like that in this game? Vera says, in the bag. Bill says, but, like, I will probably be in the Salt Lake area on June 25th, hanging out with Weedle. Is that when the two of you are getting together to go see Minecraft? Quickita says, death counter. Same, tiny bats are the best. Vera said, Logan should tire and hunt you down. Oh, it's probably supposed to be try and hunt you down. Because if the two of them tried to hunt me down, that'd probably be a lot easier. Tiff says to Vero, because that is a child. Vera says, it is, like a different bat with a yellow scarf. Oak says, I am sleepy, but I must longa. Yes, let us longa. All together, everyone here.
You're the one that offered up that sanctuary. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas.
I can do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained, that's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice, of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated.
So he's basically saying, I will give you whatever you want. If you want some, that's my platform.
Naturally, the Kalamar have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom.
Wow, this Gene guy seems to have thought of everything. Who knew you could just say, I'll give you whatever you want? He's so clever. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about it. He looks like a Batman villain. Psst. Chat. Jin is really working the crowd. How should I appeal him? We should help everyone. You're really shady. Yeah, define everything possible.
Hey.
When you say you'll do everything possible, what do you mean? Crap, you're not being... Oh, no, he usually has a determined look. Crap, we failed.
Yes, a king must govern the whole kingdom, devoting himself to his people, and I shall endeavor to ensure my subjects' every desire is within reach.
Are we going to do the he's really shady? Is that what it is? That's not how you win a debate. You don't go, this guy. Oh. You don't go, this guy over here, he's shady. And then people are like, he's right. Gene seems like a genuinely nice guy. He's got my support. I wanted to say don't fall for it when it comes to Gene, but isn't Mantis pushing the same rhetoric with his daft help everyone in need mantra? Yeah, Mantis is just a copycat. Leave it to me. My, you all have such discerning eyes. Yes, I, Gin Dulls, am forever indebted to you. You have to reload. Huh?
Logan learns politics.
I don't like that this game's politics. Besides, we don't do real politics in this channel. So I can't become a real politician. I need to stay bad at this. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it.
That debate was a bust.
Let's give it a shot.
But we're just getting started. At the very least, your eloquence and imagination seem to have improved.
All right.
But I need more than that. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna reload. I'm gonna try that again. I'm going to try that again. Let's see, Beowulf says, if anything, we'll be hunting down Logan because we'll probably go to the planetarium. Oh, hang on. The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Luis's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to... Ah! Thank you, Beowulf. I will read some chat in a second. Let me just read the dangers of nighttime infiltration first. This is probably important. It's probably telling me I need to wear like a reflective vest so people don't hit me with their cars when I'm out in the middle of the street. But thank you for the Tomcat. So you'll need to sneak in during the day. Oh, so this is just telling me that I can't do it at night. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room before the day of the soiree. Back to the Brilehaven Tavern. Okay, we're gonna reload. I'm gonna debate Penguin all over again. If you're lurking, I am a shameless save scummer. So please forgive me and understand my weaknesses. Vera says, I love how longa is a verb. It is now! It's longa time. Then we're gonna longa all over this place.
Now what am I to do?
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I missed the ladder. Missed the ladder again. There we go. Penguin, Pengy. There, yes, let's debate this dude. Yes, debate him. Oak says, longa can mean anything. If you believe. Oh, that's the type of thing extemporaneous would say. I'm just extemporaneous. Okay, so we gotta go to where we're just gonna call him Shady, because it sounds like that's what we gotta do. Because the other thing, they when we said define everything, I was like, he just wants, it's like he's just saying we should help everyone the same thing. And that's what this is. So that'll be the same thing. So let's say, you're really shady. That's my debating skills.
Man.
Oh crap, he doesn't look determined. Something about you seems really suspicious.
I see.
You doubt me because I'm an idiot, good sir. See this, everyone? This is the exact type of prejudice I vow to commit.
Crap! We called him a name and then he called us racist. Oh, I feel for his struggles. People say horrid things to the Nitty all the time, simply on account of their tribe. So Mantis makes assumptions based on tribe? How disappointing. I mean, we all do. Everyone else in this game is racist, but him, I expected better of him. My, you have all such discerning eyes. Okay, so we gotta do it a third time. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let's just, can we do this?
Give it a shot.
Oh, where's the fast forward? Isn't there a fast forward button here? I don't think there is.
All right.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Tiff says, to Vero says, yep, with the yellow scarf next to the fishing tank. That's a kid. Quiggy doing some quotes. And then, wait, crap. It just scrolled. I gotta make sure that we didn't miss anything here. There, wait, where are we? I gotta scroll up. It just jumped down. I can't have lost things to the void. I was so close to catching up. Hang on, I gotta scroll up. Did I lose comments to the void? No, there we go. There we go. We did not, because I see stuff about a yellow scarf. There we go. Quigeta says, ah, yes, the best catchphrase. Crystal said, more nudity, finally home. Vera said, welcome home. Crystal with an emote. Vera said, who's kid? Vera said, didn't break. Oak says, Katie, what do you think about Batmanon having the word bat in it? Crystal says, bat. Tiff says, no idea, it's just a kid. Vera says, random kid? Whoa, do we kick it? Crystal says, Quigeta said, the best. I was the one who brought it up in the first place, Batman. Tiff says, no, don't kick the bat kid. Vera said, Logan kicks kids. No, I don't kick kids nor puppies. I don't kick anybody. We did kill a baby. We have killed multiple babies in these games. We don't kick them. We just kill them. They both start with Kia, but they end with different things. Okay, so we gotta load again.
What now?
Who knew Penguin would be so difficult? Load. Let's see. Oak says, Vero, we were talking about Transformers at the beginning of the stream. Logan said there was an obscure character from Transformers that Logan knows. I know many obscure characters. I mentioned one. In fact, I wanted to tell Vera something about it later, but I got to wait till Vera watches Master Force, or at least if he doesn't watch Master Force, here's an explanation of what happens in it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this debate again. Vera said, without me, who is it? Oak says, which is a dog named Peace that gets kicked by someone. Not just kicked, Oak, gets kicked to death by Wilder, a Decepticon. Tiff frowning. Oak says, so basically Logan is in Transformers and he kicked the pea dog. Weedle says, the hot tub at my apartment is very nice and I'm eepy and I have to strum? I don't know what it is, school stuff? I wish I had a hot tub. That'd be nice, except it's probably a lot of upkeep. All right, but enjoy your shrummage, Weedle. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna say our thing, that I want to help all people, and somehow that's gonna be different than him saying that he wants to help all people. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button, no!
Hey. All right.
There's a skip button. I didn't realize there was a skip button. I pressed the wrong button. I'm so bad at this. Why am I so bad at everything? I gotta do that all over again. Widow says, hoo-hoo. Vera says, the only dog I know is Buster, who's just a dog that hangs out with the Decepticon for some reason. It's not just okay, so Buster is Thundercracker's dog. He's named after two things. In the old Marvel comics, Spike was replaced by his brother, Buster. But also, Buster is based on the actual IRL dog of one of the people on the creative team, one of my friends. And so that's kind of neat. But yes, Buster is Thundercracker's dog in IDW, but he doesn't get the dog too much later on, till like after the war ends. And because once the war ends, it's all post-war, and it's like, well, not everyone needs to fight. And it's like, okay, so Thundercracker gets a dog.
Now what am I to do?
Actually, hang on, did he get the dog before the war ended? I can't remember. I think he might have gotten it before, but it might have been right after. I can't even remember. Okay, let's do this again. Let's try this again. So yes, we're going to, and I'm going to be more careful with my little button mashing here so I don't accidentally say the wrong thing. Wheel says, what happens? Oak says, dear Logan, can you name a Transformer that isn't super obscure, but it was like relatively obscure? Like Vera wouldn't know them? Yeah. That isn't super obscure, but I'm trying to think what that means, because like Vera was actually watched quite a bit, so I'm thinking like, huh. I could mention, like we were talking about Master Force before. How about Black Zarek? But he's kind of obscure, but he's neat. Oh, how about Overlord, also from Master Force? I don't know if Vero has seen nor heard anything about Overlord yet. Sis, we'll go with Overlord. I think that's a good one. I can do something for all people. Okay, let's be very careful. Press some buttons. There we go. We should help anyone. Look determined. Please look determined, bro.
I will help anyone.
He looks determined. I will help anyone. Everyone is deserving of our help, regardless of tribe. Finally. This is much too difficult. Vera said, I also heard of a cat that hangs out with Starscream after he kills her owner, which is hilarious, to be honest. That just barely happened. I actually posted an image of Starscream meeting the cat on my Twitter. So Vera, if you want to see the cat, I don't think it's like too much of spoilers, but it's kind of a funny image, I thought. If you just go to my Twitter, go to the media tab, I'm sure you'll be able to scroll down and find it pretty easily. Just look for a picture that has Starscream and a cat in it. So yeah, that just barely happened. And the Starscream with the cat in tow immediately ran in to fight some peeps. So I hope the cat is okay. Crystal says, I love Bumblebee. I thought you loved Jazz, Crystal. You like Jazz? Oak says, I'm just curious what he can do. Clem said, did Logan finally start an account on a site for fans only? We told you it's going to be lonely fans. Said, I feel like his fans would really support him on a site that were only for them. Nobody wants that, Clem. Literally, nobody wants that. Everyone is deserving of our help regardless of tribe. Huh. All right, and how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. It's like literally what you were saying, bro. If I can't do it, then you can't do it. Oh, here we go, flabbergasted spectator. Pretty sure they're saying the exact same thing in different ways. Mantis is rather wet behind the ears, but it makes me want to support him. You know, anyone's a swindler here, it's Gene. Yeah, okay, we arbitrarily choose Mantis over this other guy that says the exact same thing as him. Darn brat, I'll sue! At this rate, my whole life is on the chopping block. Yeah, I got it. Third try's the charm.
I knew it!
Oh, you did! You knew it, Gallica!
You were great in that debate. You left the other candidate begging for mercy. You won over a lot of people that got you a little something to show their support.
Thank you for the money. I just want my support numbers to go up.
The experience seems to have honed your eloquence and imagination.
All right.
Oh, and I got even an extra little bit of eloquence there. Oh, close to leveling up that. After listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone else was waiting. Okay, well, where are we now? I would have 2? Only 2 people like me? I was guessing the next number was gonna be 36 because we went for like 2 squares in a row. Okay, so that is finally done. So now we can save again, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna be doing for the evening time. See if anybody's available. Maybe Heisme. If not Heisme, then maybe we'll just like up a stat or I don't know. I don't think we can really do a whole heck of a lot in the evening time. Hope there aren't any like. Oh, well, what's this? Oh, there's another little fairy.
Oh, grand.
Elegant performer. Can I walk through the fairy? I want to see if the fairy has fairy has collision. Yeah, collision fairy. Sort of.
You had lots of audacity to copy the guy. I'm surprised you got 2 supporters, if any.
That is fair. That is, that is fair. But it's 2. It's 2. We got to get in the top 20, apparently, in order to make it to the next round of the tournament. So yes, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. Let's talk to the elegant performer here.
Young man.
Young man. Oh, it's the same guy that we just tell him about our adventures and pay to hear songs. We meet again. My search for fine music always seems to lead me to you. Might I transform your memories into a heartfelt song? It'll just be 250 reeve.
Want for him to perform for us?
Yeah. Why not?
Pleased to hear that.
And I have but just one question. Across the whole of your travels, which locale has etched itself at the forefront of your memory?
I think we already did Grand Trads. Let's do Martira.
Ooh. Martira, a town where people's reserved and reliable nature is punctuated by an inescapable undercurrent of sadness. It's a place where the dancing sands of the wasteland give way to a gentle carpet of green. A solemn road weaves its way through the valley. Just start singing. You're a song person, not a poem person. A stone stairway rises above the vale, offering a gallery of vistas from which the town's simple scenery can be seen. And of course, a lonely grandeur of its old castle reaching far into the sky. Now listen to my song.
It's a long introduction.
What a beautiful melody.
As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen.
Yay, thank you. And the fairy didn't leave like the last one. Can I read these things that are on the wall?
Oh, grand.
No. Okay, so we gotta just, we'll see if Heisme is available. Otherwise, we'll up a stat, and then maybe the next day we'll like do a side quest or something. We're over 2.5 hours in a stream. Are we just starting? We're just starting our adventures. Crystal, and everyone, now's a great time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions.
Wow, port cities at night definitely have their own atmosphere. Why don't we go take a look around? If you ever need help, just ask.
Are there new things that people say at nighttime? Okay, let's see if Heisme is available. Heisme, you let me down. Maybe Brigitta? Brigitta, you let me down. Okay, so I guess we gotta go up one of our stats. I think the fishmongerer wanted imagination, although we did up it recently, so maybe we're good. I don't know. Let's find somewhere around here that increases our imagination. What was it that the tower does? This is, no, that's, okay, that's something else. Here's a person enchanting. Oh, crap! Everyone keep Shuichi and the taxis away. We found ourselves a hooker. Enchanting woman.
Well now, if it isn't my darling elder boy, you've become quite famous, or so my customers tell me. But I must say, I pity that sanctress, losing the distinction between a monster and her own child. Not having children is the best option, in my opinion, especially with our country in such turmoil.
That was a lame voice I gave her. That wasn't very good, but it's a hooker.
Quick, hit her with your mind car.
We need to figure out the mysteries of the universe. But thank you very much. We'll. Oh, it's this guy again, Alonzo. What crap? What were we supposed to call him? Cuculus. Cuculus? Can we increase our social link here?
Greetings.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know.
Okay, what is the magnifying glass? Do we have 3 of that? I mean, might as well. Let's see if we can do this. Sure, I can do that. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have enough wisdom to piece together the insights Alonzo desires. If my wisdom was knowledgeable, I could give Alonzo information he could actually use.
Ridiculous.
It seems you're not particularly ready. Oh, a pity.
Okay, so we need to increase either wisdom or imagination. We should be able to find on the map somewhere that does that, right? Oh, wait, that's what the watchtower does. So let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna take Gallic on a date up the watchtower.
This?
All right, yeah. We're gonna see an enchanting view with our fairy friend. If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden.
How about we take a break?
Yeah, let's take in the scenery.
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Just the two of us. Snuggling.
Oh, what was that? At the end. She was stretching, I guess. I just heard it. That's not the voice, not the sound I want to hear. When I don't think anyone's here. That you're on a date on a watchtower. You're cuddling up and you suddenly hear. Let me read a few more comments in the chat though. Vera said, funny enough, I wouldn't know a lot. Exactly, he doesn't get it. Crystal says, Starscream. Out of all robots, a cat decided to be with Starscream. Crystal said, understandable. The guy is silly. Vera said, laughing, I know. Wita said, did the puppy kick a puppy? Wait, the puppy kicker? So that's a kicker who kicks puppy kickers? Oak said, Transformers 1 was pretty good. Vera said, he kills her owner and she chooses Starscream next. Hilarious. Oak says, wait, did I rate it on Letterboxd yet? Vera, I don't think you're supposed to know about that. Have you been seeing Skybound Comics spoilers? Crystal said, quote, take responsibility, adopt me, probably the cat. Vera said, I see that. Oak says, I did. Vera says, share with us. Oak says, Logan, you need to watch Look Back. I still do. Oak says, Vera just said 7 out of 10, pretty good, although a bit predictable. Vera said, Bwomp. Beowulf said, so about how long until Mara goes on YouTube? It's gonna be a little while, I think. Wait, actually not that long. Maybe a couple of weeks?
This is why you don't have a girlfriend. You shouldn't shame a girl stretching.
It's not the stretching, it's the noise that you make. And that doesn't just need to be stretching. Like, there are other things you can make the noise, too. But it's good that we finally identified the reason why I don't have a girlfriend. Out of all the possible reasons, that's the one. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, I do appreciate that. Clam said, oh, that was TTS. Crystal said, the plot just gets ridiculous, Oak. Good luck. Vera said, let's try again. Oak says, Clam, wait, what did you say? Crystal says, wait, please tell Clam. Clam says, I started, but nobody continued it. We would have to start another one. Crystal says, almost 2 hours in stream. Logan is 2:16:19. Crap, okay, because we take it off slow mode. I was like less than 10 minutes behind. Now I'm like 25 minutes behind. Oak says, I'll start another. Vera said, we could. Crystal says, start. Oak says, I need to improve my improv because Nora is making me do unpaid child labor. Clam says, rip. Oak says, we canceled her. Don't worry. I have not posted said freaks in Discord. They're too freaky and messy to post. They are just a lot of fun to draw. Can we get it with timestamp 2:19:19? Says, Oak, don't attack me for this. Keyboard slam. I won't attack because you tried a little. Thank you. Oak says, but you could have waited for 2:20. Vera said, Waluigi. Rah. A little bit. I was trying to do Burgess Meredith Penguin, but I guess it's more like Waluigi. Oak says, or even better, 2:22:22. Quick Kitty with a frown. Beowulf says, I mean, the planetarium is free, and I don't need to be at the train station until like 10. So what else am I going to do all the day? Except the area that I'm in requires money to see the stuff that I do, and I'm not even there every day, so you might like pay money and get in there to be somebody else. Crystal says no to Oak. Quickita says, I could check, but then I won't tell you. Oak says, they did change it. When did that happen? Lettuce Longa? Huh? Quickita says, okay, yeah, I do not see anything about insta-kill block item. Oh! Crystal says, sup, Gene? What'll happen if I push you off the freaking stage, /J? Quickita said, also, I'm offended on Gene's behalf. He has a full model in design, but they didn't give him a portrait. Is he gonna die? Is that it? I'm thinking it's like the what's his name, Godard guy, because he didn't have a character portrait either. I think that he's just like a lower tier, like less important candidate. So I'm thinking he's gonna be knocked out of the competition before the next stage. So he might not die.
I don't know what we're yelling about. Loud noises.
Thank you, Rukov, for the loud noises, for the 15 bits for that. Rukov, I am sorry if that means you're not able to sleep, but thank you very much, Rukov. You are awesome, but I hope you're able to get some sleep eventually. Sleep well. Also, I gotta ask you guys something. This is really random, but I'm very self-conscious about it. So I ran into a friend of mine a couple of days ago, and it was on Saturday, and he looked at me and said, Logan, have you been losing weight? You look skinnier or something like that. And I was wearing like a big old coat, so it's not my body. This is my face, because I've been working out at the gym and I've been putting on muscle. But am I losing too much weight in my cheeks? Am I getting all shallow cheeked? Do I need to put on puffy cheek fat? Please let me know. But thank you very much again, Ruka, for the 15 bits. Oh, and wow, Beowulf popped over to the YouTube. I didn't even notice Beowulf with a comment over on YouTube. Oh, but hey!
50 months. You poor, poor man.
And that's what it is, you poor, poor man. That means that I've been streaming for at least 50 months. Holy cow. I mean, that's not a subscription baby number. That would have been like 45 or 54. But 50 months, holy crap. I've been streaming that long. I mean, it wasn't for several months after, like, you first started, like, subbing to me that I really got a following. Because it was on Halloween that I went affiliate, and then it wasn't until about May that I started playing Danganronpa, I think. But thank you so much, Rukov. Thank you so much for re-upping the sub and for using your Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I was saying, though, Beowulf over on YouTube is saying, June 25th is not the day that we'd see the movie because it's a Wednesday. Oh, that's right, because it's got to be a Tuesday for discounts, right? Says, however, I do have a trip on Amtrak that day, which doesn't leave until 11, so I might as well spend the day down there. Awesome! I hope you guys are doing fun stuff. Wednesday, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing on Wednesday, June 25th. But regardless, I hope the two of you are going to have a lot of fun. Let me read just a couple more comments here. Oak says, speaking of... And then Crystal says, I hope he does die, not gonna lie. Oh, Clem! Oh, here we go. Clem started a story with a full-on paragraph saying, Johnny was a decent officer when he was on the force, always went by the book. Now that he was a PI, he made a name for himself. He always checked his six, never let anyone get the drop on him. Now laying in the hospital, it would be downright embarrassing if he got out. If it got out that he got sent to the hospital by some stray digging through the trash of Joey's Italian restaurant. He had been stuck at the hospital all night getting a gnarly bite looked at. He couldn't wait to get home and slip into bed, says the next comment. Crystal says, no politics, but we voted the class president last time. I know, you're allowed to vote. You're just not allowed to politic. Does that make sense? Clam says, okay, now you guys go. Crystal says, and Vera won. Oak says, I just zoomed in to actually see what Gene looks like, and that is not a freakishly old man. That is a Frege. Quicket said, do you guys think Paul from Ace Attorney would survive metaphor? No, especially not with that giant. Because like what politician would do is politician would try to have one of the people killed, and then like one of the people above him, and then would get like frozen by the king's magic and get murdered. Oak says, crap. Says, Johnny, how'd you get sent to the hospital digging through pizza trash? How did that happen? Crystal laughing. Oak says, are you just allergic to pizza boxes? Crystal says, I bet Johnny's bitten by the trash can and got sent to the hospital. Vera said, Johnny is let out of the hospital because they're out of beds, then walks back home. He feels weird. Whoa, is that pepperoni growing on his skin? Oh no, does he have pizza-itis or something? Let's play a little bit more here.
Made it! Oh, hang on, I gotta do the noise. Made it! And what a view it is.
Oh, yeah?
Brylehaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The sea water is not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you that I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? Well, if you don't want to touch them, you could touch something or somebody else, protagonist.
I'd like to go inside. No way. Yeah, let's go inside. And I do think it's funny, Gallica's like, I've heard. I was there when you heard. We were both around the same guy. I'd like to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. And I'm showing her my adventurous spirit.
Yeah, floating around on one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? Well, if you were stuck in there, yikes.
Gallic and I had a good talk as we gazed at the scenery. I feel like my wisdom has broadened with my broad right here. Okay, wisdom! Not quite leveling up either. It'll be a little while, I guess, before we'll be able to hang out with Cuculus again. Gallic and I headed back, discussing the scenery and city folk we passed along the way. Okay, all I want from the breakfast with my friends is for them not to be like, oh man, more kids are dying because they haven't gotten that medicine yet. Isn't that awful? It's because of you, protagonist. Oak says the pepperoni doesn't even taste good. Vera said it's trash pepperoni. Oak says I've tried the Johnny pepperoni. It's bot good, not. Clam says where pizza. Vera says whoa, are you in a relationship with Johnny? Vera says you got it. Oak says no, he's my mortal enemy. Vera says whoa, juicy. Are you a criminal? Crystal says gasp. Oak says I thought the pepperoni was his skin and I wanted to bite his skin off. Vera says criminal versus Johnny the officer. Let's play a little bit more. I'm glad this slow mode is back on because I feel like I'm getting farther behind all over again.
The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luis's quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hands. The plan is risky, but we have to see it through. So, Heismay, do you have anything to say that none of us have covered yet?
True.
Hey, 19 days until Luis's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. All of our bowls are empty and I'm still hungry.
Yay. It's Medals Day afternoon. Oak says to Vero, I'm a criminal, but not in the same way. Johnny does not know. Vera says, whoa. Crystal says Oak was just hungry because he homeless. Vera says, do you have a double life? Oak says, no. The only crime I commit is jaywalking. Vera said, Thundercracker got a dog? I didn't know who was. It seems fitting he needs an emotional support dog because he's Starscream's sibling. Oh, Vera, I want to tell you stuff about that I think you will love, but it would be spoilers, so I can't. Beowulf says, you have a hot tub at your apartment, Weedle? Vera says, nope, I don't know, Overlord. Oh, you will. Overlord's gonna make a big impression on you eventually. Oak says, intriguing. Vera said, someone I'm surprised to meet just like 20 minutes ago was Lugnut. Who is Lugnut? Okay, Vera, Lugnut is a new character for Transformers Animated, so that's his first appearance ever. There's some fun trivia with him. He is also voiced by David Kaye, Beast Wars Megatron / Optimus Prime in that. The fun thing with him is that he has, like, his big weapon is he's got this basically he did this powerful punch thing because he's got the big, like, turbines on his arm, this super powered punch thing that he does into people. It's like his big super move. And for the longest time, it didn't have an official name. And so the fans came up with a name. They called it the Poke. P-O-K-E, standing for the punch of kill everything. And for a couple of years, like, fans just called it that. And then eventually, I can't remember if it was in the final season or in like a comic book tie-in, they canonized that as the actual name of his attack, the Poke, the punch of kill everything. But Lugnut's fun. He's just a super zealous, super loyal Megatron lover. Vera says, I thought it was Shockwave. Oh, he's got the one eye. Don't worry, you'll meet Shockwave and like all the other characters, all the other, there's like ton of Decepticons. It just takes a while to meet them because they start with like a core cast and then it expands later on. Oak says, Logan remembered to post a Transformer on Twitter, but literally nothing else. That was like months ago, though. Bale said, also, I've been reading Percy Jackson. It's so good. I'm on book 5. I've heard good things. I'd kind of like to start reading them at some point. I heard that they're doing a TV series on streaming, so I don't know if I should read the books first, watch the series first. Oak said, Logan has done one total thing in 2 hours and 30 minutes. That is accurate. Queen Katie says, 2:34:34. I'm still 15 minutes behind. Queen Katie said, get a nab of sleep gummy now. Vera said, don't. Crystal says, I'm here. Oak says, oh crap. Yeah, raid suggestions. Vera said, you're going to sleep before the raid. I'm so sure. Oak says, I just accidentally left the stream. How does that even happen? Vera says, hooker. Oh, with Lord Fifth. Okay, we'll copy that down as a raid suggestion. We have... I believe we've rated Lord Fifth before, but I'll copy that down. There we go. Crystal says, I do that all the time. As you've seen, I did that on accident a couple times a few streams back. Anyway, let's see who the voice is we hear. I hear a voice.
Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength.
Heismay comes... Oh, wait, okay, so I thought Heismay's hangouts were at nighttime. So apparently only his first was. So it's daytime now. Heismay comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
Oi there.
I mean, I guess it would probably be good to level him up a couple of times before we go do some of the combat with these side quests, so we can make more use of his skills. So I guess let's go to where Heismay is. Where is old Heismay? Let's go to him. It's nice that he calls me the captain. He respects my authority. Quiggin said, nah, it's only 5 milligrams. I'm sure I can last till the raid. Always happens that way. Why did I materialize staring at the wall? I was pulling a Risei. How you doing, Heismay? We're probably gonna hang out. Let's also save here though before we do any of this hanging out. Oak says, that's my only raid suggestion. Quigita said, it's only melatonin. Oak says, melatonin. Vera says, his irises are so big, they scare me. Big blue. Oak said, melatonin if onions were there. Quigita said, look, I rarely type it out. My brain doesn't know where the letters go. I still understood. I didn't even catch that typo till Oak pointed it out. Oak says, you should check Discord for no particular reason. Quigata, I have an unreleased song called Melatonin. Quigata says, ooh. Oh, Crystal with some raid suggestions. Hang on, let me copy down these raid suggestions from Crystal because we are getting very dangerously close to the 3-hour mark, and we're going to be needing to make use of some of these in a minute. And there was Vera saying that in the TTS, that's why I don't have a girlfriend. Vera said, nah, Paul's been reading Skybound and shared the cat thing with me. Okay, you just got to be really, really careful, though, about spoilers, because Skybound is just an off-the-wall, nonstop cavalcade of violence, destruction, and bad things happening to both good and bad characters. Let's see, Vera says, bet. Quigata said, Logan calling me out. I actually make that noise when I stretch. How? And again, like, you can make that when you stretch, but I'm just saying there are other situations where if you don't know that you're stretching, it can sound like weird things. Some people probably make that noise when they're pooping, that kind of a noise. And that's not what you want to hear. If I'm cuddling with someone on top of a watchtower, I don't want to have to wonder, did she just poop? And I don't think I should feel bad about not wanting to have to wonder that. Let's see. Vera says, he shames Katie. Cancel him. Oak says, I'm sleepy. Oak says, oh yeah, my dad and I just got to season 3 of Barry. Very excited for him to see the season 3 finale. I need to watch more of that. I did finish the first season of Barry. I need to go back. I need to watch more. The one guy, what's his name? Soho something or other. He was fun. He was probably, I think, the funnest character in that. Quigita said, well, if Jean gets knocked off, then at least you can be happy for no death. Oak said, Rukov, go to sleep. Also, Logan doxed you. I did? How? Vera says, I don't see a difference. Well, hang on. I gotta scroll in the chat there. Crystal says, dang. Quigita says, time to be spooky. Oak says, I don't see the difference either, as I have drawn Logan lots, so I am familiar with his freaky face. Speaking of drawing things, it reminds me, you guys got one more day for the emote drawing contest over on Discord. Huh? What?
Quote, if I'm cuddling someone on a watchtower, that if is doing a lot of heavy lifting my mouth.
That if is, yes, doing a lot of pathetic, and that is true. It's not going to happen anytime soon, or even not soon. But a man can dream, right? And my dreams involve that girl on the watchtower not pooping. So thank you very much, Clam, for the 10 bits and the reality check. But yes, like I was saying, don't forget, tomorrow, end of day tomorrow, last chance to get entries in for the emote contest. We have had several people enter. We have a number of entries, but we could always use more. I'd love to see more. They're fantastic. Can't wait for you guys to see them. We're going to try and be showing those on stream on Friday, by the way, assuming that stream doesn't get canceled, in which case it'd be Sunday. Oak says, wait, it was a stray who was digging through the trash. Did I misread it? I thought Johnny was the trash digger. Oh, there's the Bonkers channel doing follow age. Is that your alt, Crystal? Oak says, old Crystal says, I've been here for 3 years, says Crystal has the Bonkers channel. It says probably 4 years because my very first account was lost in the void. Oak says I'm so sleepy. Bonkers says, Crystal says breathe. Vera says sigh. It'll always be spoilers. I gotta read more. Says, I love when they canonize something with widespread in the fandom. Well, just the very fact that like the Seekers are called the Seekers, I'm pretty sure that started as a fan term as well. I think there were like something in the comics that were called Hunter Seekers. But anyway, also calling combiners Gestalts, although fans don't do that as much anymore. Oak says, Logan, that's not better. What isn't? Quikita said, don't worry, Vero, I am still up. Beowulf says, whatever you do, just do not watch the movies. They are awful. Oh, talking about the live action Michael Bay movies, they are awful. Watch the Bumblebee movie and Transformers 1. They're good. Vera said 10 more minutes. Salute. Actually, there's only 4 more minutes. Oak says, I didn't like the series either, but at least it's not the movies. Oh, you're talking about Percy Jackson, not Transformers. Okay, so don't watch the movies. Okay, gotcha, but watch the series. Or is the series even out yet? Oak says, oh wait, Lord Fifth isn't even live anymore. Aw. Quigata says, my stretch sound actually sounds more like a lion roaring, which is an odd sound to hear from a girl with my height. Yes, if the girl's shorter than you. That's the height for lion noises. Oak says, no ho, Hank, top 1 character easily. It's not even close. Cookster says, instead of girlfriends, what if people got girl enemies? I love it, because didn't somebody one time say like the existence of like a girlfriend implies the existence of a girl foe or something like that. I like that. Oak said, don't worry, Logan, you didn't dox Rukov, but you did reveal it was Rukov when it was an anonymous dono. Oh, for the 15 bits for that. Sorry, they pop up here on my screen. Clam says, I'd quote, my dreams include that girl on the watchtower not pooping. Crystal says, very bonkers. Oak says, Crystal isn't mod on this account. Cookster says, fruit punch? Fruit. No, do that. Beowulf said, the Percy Jackson movies. I eventually figured it out. Oak says, the series isn't horrible, but I didn't like it. The books are easily the best way to experience Percy Jackson, though. Beowulf says, absolutely, series is acceptable, though. Crystal says, I can mod that account. Want to bet? Wait, mods can mod other mods? Is that true? Are you self-perpetuating? Cookster says, isn't Gilgamesh like that guy who kidnaps the Smurfs? Crap, we talked about this last time. I don't know if you were there, Cookster. Have you seen the trailer for the new Smurfs movie? Starring Rihanna as Smurfette, and she just sounds awful. She doesn't know how to act. It's awful. Vera said, road work ahead? It says, yeah, I sure hope it does. Oh, okay, that reminds me. I had a thought like that one time, Vera. I remember I was driving down the freeway one time, and they have those digital signs that update with stuff, and it said, crash in 3 miles. Obviously, he's trying to warn you with a crash, but literally my first instinct was when it says crash in 3 miles, I'm like, what if I don't want to? I don't want to crash in 3 miles. It sounded like a command the way it was worded. Crystal says, I sure hope it does. Vera said, we can't mod others. Crystal says, aw. Oak says, I was about to ask for a mod because it'd be funny. Crystal says, never mind. Vera said, I've seen people making memes of the Smurf movie. I've seen memes of the fact they have an influencer Smurf. Like one of them, they had a picture of his YouTube channel, and one of the thumbnails was him on like the ukulele. It's like, so I gotta apologize. And Crystal with some emos there. 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 39 seconds. Just under the wire for the 3-hour mark. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. I need to breathe for a second. Oh boy. Crystal says, is there a new Smurf movie? It's coming out. They just released the first trailer. And I feel bad because the animation actually looks really good. But it's gonna, for one thing, Rihanna's Smurfette sucks just based on the trailer. Another thing, they have an influencer Smurf, which is just stupid. And for another thing, they're just doing the same story of the Smurfs get sucked into the real world. What? They're in New York. Just do a movie set in their universe. You don't need to always like suck them into the real world. Why do we always do that? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Vera says the influencer, yes. Cookster says, is bisexual like twice as sexual or once every other sexual? It's once a month sexual or twice every month. I'm not sure. Crystal says, oh, I read that. Yeah, is there a new Smurf movie? Oak says, wait, they made a sign for the crash before they fixed the crash? I think it was to warn the traffic that it was going to slow down. I mean, it's not that they made the sign. It's that they're on the freeway overpasses. Like every few miles, they have like LED signs that can give you messages like, weather, air quality really bad. Try to limit your driving this week and stuff like that. Quiggita said, huzzah for catching up. Vera said, it's something like making real memes, but with Smurf words. Oh, that stuff is like, oh man. Yeah, influencer Smurf has to apologize because he totally smurfed an under Smurf or something like that. Oak says, I feel like it'd be easier to move the car crash than making a sign for it. Crystal says, influencer Smurf? That doesn't make sense. They're trying to keep the race a secret and they don't have smartphones in their world. It's like a medieval world. Quiggita said, thank you for the very to-do list stream, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy this. I enjoy hanging out with all of you. But I feel like I was so frantically trying to get something done, I didn't really goof off very much. But I enjoy y'all's company. You all are amazing. I love and appreciate you all. Chris with a little clown emote. Oak says, thank you for the very do-nothing stream. It made me smile. Vera said, exactly. Cookster says, I have so many of these low-effort posts. Quiggita says, it was fun and chill, too. Vera said, thank you for the very running around stream. Krista said, thank you for the happy stream. Oak says, Logan cut up. Should we annihilate slow mode? Krista says, happy yappy stream. I think now you can. Because I had to catch up again because I had caught up, but then people kept posting stuff, so it took me a while to catch up again. Let me check out these raid suggestions. See which one of them has the fewest. Oh, a lot of these have like quite a few viewers, actually. The problem is some of these, I'll look over at this, and it's like this person here has an advertisement that's going on, and I can't see the stream to see anything going on for another 20 seconds. Okay, actually, this one looks like this one has the fewest number of viewers. So let's go ahead and load this up as our raid suggestion. Let me give you guys the rundown of everything. If anyone's lurking, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. And so that means tomorrow's Wednesday, no stream Wednesday. Thursday is going to be Ace Attorney. Friday, assuming that doesn't get canceled because of work, we're going to pick up here. If it gets canceled, we'll pick up the following Tuesday. And that's also going to be Friday. It'll be Valentine's Day, so I'm just streaming. We're not going to do a special Valentine's stream this year, like we did a couple of years ago, because I don't know if I might have to cancel that night, and I just want to dedicate my energies to doing a April Fool's Day stream instead this year. So that day, If all goes according to plan, we'll also be able to announce the winner of our emote design contest. So check that out on the Discord. You have one more day to get entries in for that. There's a few more comments. I got to read some more here. Oh, Vera's posted the socials and everything. Yes, and there is a link tree right there that includes a Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, all the good things. I'm going to copy that over to YouTube as well, even though I don't think we have anybody on YouTube. Nobody watches my YouTube streams, which is fine. But it's there if anyone happens to be lurking. Oak says, thank you for the stream. Quick said, see y'all next time for the Logic Times with Miles and Kay. That's what they should have called it instead of Ace Attorney Investigations. Logic Time with Miles and Kay. Oak said, good night, everyone. Chris said, see y'all Thursday. Bale said, bye, Logan. Oak says, I misjudge. Vera said, excited for the emotes thing. Chris says, Friday, not Thursday. Oak says, me too. There we go. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It means the world to me. Even though we didn't accomplish much in the game, the fact that you would spend time with me means more than you know. I love and appreciate you all. Enjoy the raid. Good night, everybody. Have a good Wednesday. See you on Thursday for Ace Attorney. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 And for those watching the VOD, or if you're over on YouTube, good night as well.
Sure, I go follow